Wow. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Wow. Yo. Babe. No, check out what YouTube just did.
To you?
Yes.
What? What'd they do?
I'm showing this documentary. Now, I don't know if my thing's... Hold on, let me see if I'm live here. I'm showing this documentary to the audience, right?
Yeah.
And it's a very informative documentary. Zeke, I'm cool. You want to know what? Check out this shit.
What happened?
They took down my live show, but they didn't strike the channel. I didn't get a copyright strike from the person I was showing the shit. They strike me for inappropriate fucking content, and all us doing is showing how big. Remember the documentary?
Yeah. Wow.
I just jump back and live stream. Usually if they get you, you can't go back on that shit and live stream. I just hop back on my thing and live, so they don't want me showing the fucking video.
No, because people are fucking...
Wow.
Wow. So talk about something else then.
Wow.
Fucking YouTube, man. There's no point, really.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. They didn't get me. They just got me for the video. I've never seen that in my broadcast of YouTube, y'all. They allow me right back on. I didn't get a copyright strike. It said inappropriate content. If that ain't telling y'all something, then y'all need to go watch that documentary on your own. That right there should be a warning. That right there should be a warning. I was like, well, I was wondering why y'all stopped in the chat, right? So I went to check my thing and I said, stop for content issues. So I went to see if I got a copyright strike. Nope.
Baby, your wallet's down there?
Yeah, here.
Give me some money.
Go ahead, take that upstairs. Just wait, love you too. What was I getting ready to say? I don't even know. I'm obviously going to continue the show, but right now I'm just in awe. Right now I'm just in awe. Right now I'm just in awe. I can't show the video. YouTube won't let me. Inappropriate content. I thought I was gonna have to go on Zone Talks for a bit, but I said let me just see if this is working. Hit start streaming, and I pop back on. That never happens when you get kicked off for content issues. You would have to go elsewhere. And we just started getting into the information on that motherfucking video. That shit was finna get deep. It was just getting you. It was just touch bases, so you had a base of where it started. Then it was getting ready to start doing uppercuts and shit. We started going, oh, this is getting closer to home. Go watch that documentary, y'all. Again, I put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat room again. Y'all get time to yourselves. Go watch this documentary. I tell you now, I'll be watching this documentary for a third time because for the fact that I know that YouTube's censoring this shit, I know this shit is informative. I told you, I went through phases. I went through the phase a lot. Let's say around 2010, 10, where I watched a bunch of conspiracy shit, and around like 11, 12, I slowly start fading out a little bit, even up till now, because there's levels to conspiracy. There's the beginners, and then you start recognizing a lot of this shit. Some people don't recognize it. You get fucking extremists that just believe in everything, cuckoo puffs. What up, baby? And then you get people to recognize that some of these conspiracies are just fucking distractions as well. They're not real conspiracies. They're just to have fucking people arguing amongst each other. The real conspiracies, they don't want to talk about it. They're not conspiracies, they're facts. The real dirt, they don't want to talk about it. So that's why I stopped jumping into every goddamn thing of a lot of the goddamn conspiracy stuff, because it started getting you end up surrounding yourself around the extremists. You don't want to get too extreme. But this documentary here, when I watched this shit, nailed it for me. I was like, whoa, I have to show these guys this documentary. Like that's what when I messaged the content creator, I was like, dude, because I didn't know he wanted it spread it before I messaged him. I messaged him anyways. I was like, dude, this shit gotta get spread. Can I play this thing on my channel? I said, I'm not gonna monetize anything. I'll give you credit to your stuff, but this needs to get spread. And then he told everyone to spread it anyway. So, but goddamn, I'd say the same thing to y'all. Y'all spread that documentary. If y'all watch it and enjoy it as much as I did, please spread that documentary. Goddamn YouTube. It's ridiculous. I guess we're going to have to go to World Star tonight, aren't we? We're going to have to go to World Star. I got to start cleaning shit up anyway because I've been getting too much notifications for copyright content issues. So a lot of my stuff is getting ready to get cleaned up and changed a bit over the next few weeks and shit. Because I'm tired of basically doing this shit while other companies make money off of my fucking content. And I don't. You know what I'm saying? Paul, take your dumb ass back to Soto world. Don't talk about this hard to tell what the foolishness food over here. Not that you maybe be talking to an individual, but you're not talking about the content creator over here. Everything that's been over here has been factual, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, it's actual factual. I'm not one of these guys that just get on here like a fucking diva and just blab his mouth because I want to be heard. Trust me. Oh, okay, cool, Paul. Just making sure. But, yeah, I guess it's a World Star. I've seen some videos on World Star even before I started watching the show that I thought you guys would laugh at, but I didn't want to mix it with this video. I wanted the show to be a little bit more serious with just this video, but I guess we're going to have to get a little silly tonight. Does anybody, just for, hey, Slap, you watched this documentary. So you're informative to this documentary and what it is. Did you find it disappointing? Did you have a moment to where you were disappointed because you know what's going on and this video confirms it, and then you look to people and they look at you like you're crazy and you just like, only if you just paid attention a little bit. Just a little bit. The Rockefellers, the Carnegie, the fucking Clintons, the royal family, all those little fucking pieces of shit that I've been calling for fucking years. Well, I ain't got no respect for these type of people. I got no respect for them. When I look at the queen, when I look at that bitch on a dollar bill, sometimes I looking at that little creepy bitch and like, ugh. I watch my language when it comes to the queen. Because all of a sudden they'll be saying YouTuber arrested because he said the dun 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 about the queen. I can't stand that goddamn cunt. Man. Her, I don't like Hillary. There's some people I can just look at and say something ain't right with them. And you know something ain't right when you find out. And then you go, how do you sleep, motherfucker? How do you sleep? I don't understand how they can sleep at night, but we're all made different, and that's what I'm trying to come to full understanding with as I get older, because it feels like you always want to do something about this, the fucked up shit, the evilness in the world, but you're powerless alone. Each and every one of us are powerless alone. That's why we need to stop telling each other to stop trying to wake each other up with this shit. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What do you mean, what are you going to do? Inform somebody else so they pay attention, a little bit more to somebody else. Yeah. Canada is, yep, baby. But guess what? Canada, outside, let's just be honest. Outside of old white people, Canadians don't fucking give two fucks about the royal family. Black folks really don't. You got old black folks that are still trying to fit in with the white culture, so they'll still kind of look at the queen as like she's something, but the average, let's say 35, 40 and under of Canadians, they don't, the queen isn't a thing to them. That's just for them old heads. They have NHS in Canada. What's NHS? What is NHS? Yes, Jessie, the Queen of England, is the Queen of Canada. She's the queen of several other countries too. Go look at all the property and land that she owns around the world. The United States is a fake country. She owns that as well. They just sold y'all on the story. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I know, what I believe in. The royal family is you've been banking, been giving the U.S. money. Told you when you remember when y'all went to fight for your independence. Well, y'all actually didn't win it. Y'all came to an agreement. Y'all weren't gonna beat y'all really thought. Let me ask y'all a question. As broke as America was back then, y'all really thought y'all beat the royal family? Y'all need to start thinking. Now, they sold you on this story that y'all did. They sold you on that story because it made y'all feel it's us. We're Americans and we're this and that. Yeah, rah. America was broke as fuck back then. Y'all really thought y'all beat the royal family and they wealth. What up, Banana? Oh, national healthcare system. Yes, we do. But we pay high-ass taxes with the healthcare system here. Like, it's good to know if you get hurt, yeah, you don't have to pay no money. But if you don't get hurt, you paying a whole bunch of taxes, and what if you never get hurt? Just in case. But this bloodline, or bloodlines of people, these royal families, because what people I think will have it mixed up, is it isn't one bloodline, it's consumption of powerful families that said we can do it, we can control. Think about it. One family couldn't control the world. It would have to be several controlling families that said, okay, because think about it. If someone's in England, if someone in Pakistan, I'm just throwing that out there, they couldn't control back then how rich somebody got in another part of the world. They just couldn't control it. What it took now, how they can control it, is because all those people that got rich in all these different spots in the world put all their riches together and all their, communications and shit together to control us. So there's small, basically a little group of them, the fist, can control the wide open all of us because they control all the fucking resources over here. So that's kind of how it's ran. It's not one family. It's a bunch of fucking families. It's just it's them. History is a lie. And what I was trying to show, Seven, in that documentary, that the stories told to us are lies too in our history. The Rockefellers and all them, the guy who started the oil, the evil Bill, he created this whole system of belief that we have. It's fucking crazy. But we're stuck on comfortability, and someone thinks what someone else is saying is stupid and they know better, so they don't want to pay, they don't have to hear you. And they know that we fight amongst each other over that stupid shit, so they know that they'll never be fucking confronted. Someone's not going to argue with me over this shit when he needs his bills paid and he's willing to go take that job from that person who's actually fucking us over. Get what I'm saying? That's kind of how it's been. The people who came and helped people with slavery, they needed jobs. They didn't give a fuck that other people got fucked over, long as they got paid. People are fucked up. Point blank, period. People are fucked up. Yep. And this shit still goes on to this day. You see it with police officers. The code of the blue. When they'll see another cop do something bad and he can't tell because, you know, the blue, the brothers in blue shit, though, that code. We are fucked up as human beings, period. And it takes you back to where, is this natural? Is this natural? Are they taking advantage of who? This is somewhat I think sometimes. To counteract of we are the world and we need to change things, I also think like this sometimes. Are they just taking advantage of the nature of what the human nature of what truly we fucking are? They just give us, we're better than this and church and God and all these things that make us mentally think, well, we're better than animals and blah, 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 blah. But if you look at the behavior of fucking humans, I don't want to hear we're better than animals. I don't want to hear it. It sounds ridiculous. When people, because we're supposed to know better than animals. When does it happen in history that we just all fucking knew better? So I honestly think they're taking advantage of our human nature sometimes. And those people are just the bad parts of our human nature. There's people who you know what I'm saying? There's people who take advantage of bad shit instead of trying to make it better because they benefit from it. And those are those people. If you're a good person, you're not going to take advantage of it, so there's nothing for you to benefit from this shit. It leaves a gate wide open for these kind of people. Then you go, well, who are the protectors to stop these people? That's where all this shit becomes confusing. Because then who are these people to stop these people? Do they then become corrupted? I don't know. But the shit is very thought-provoking at the end of the day. They set up our school systems, our church systems, our TV systems. Somebody said it. What was I watching? Broadcasting. You know what broadcasting is to them? This is why I want you to pay attention to why they're trying to put clamps on all of us on broadcasting. Broadcasting isn't our right. Broadcasting to them means abroad to everybody. So when you're broadcasting, you have the ability to touch abroad. So best believe that they only want certain messages abroad. You can do it in your private website. But when you're on these things called this shit, they ain't gonna allow it. And tonight was a perfect fucking example. Because I was not expecting that bullshit to happen tonight. Let me put part 2 on here. Actually, it might. Let me just put the fucking thing, the date, because it probably won't even show up now. They took the video down. I want y'all, just give me one sec. Friday, what's today's date? 9/21/2018. Whew. What up, Daisy? I'm just trying to, let me see if they even, I don't even think they're showing the video at all. I just find this is crazy. Because I thought at first that I got content strike, but it wasn't. It was YouTube said, inappropriate video removed. Yup, they took the motherfucking video down. I'm appealing this shit. I'm going to appeal this shit later. Because this is bullshit. Hold up. When I go to appeal the video, they won't even let me appeal it. It goes to troubleshoot video removal. Watch this. It won't even give me the option. Wow. They're not even giving me the option to appeal it. Was there nudity, nudity or sexual content on that video? Nope. Harmful or dangerous content? Says don't post videos that encourage others to do things that might cause them to get badly hurt, especially kids. Videos showing harmful, dangerous acts may get age restricted, so that's not it. Hateful content. Our products are platforms for free expression, but we don't support content that promotes, condones violence. There was no violence. Individuals, its group, race, religion, nope, nothing. Nationality, vengeance, sexual orientation, was none of that. Whose primary purpose is inciting hate on them, no, none of that. Violent, graphic content, nope. Harassment, cyberbullying, nope. Spam, misleading metadata, nope. Threats, nope. Copyright, nope, because you didn't get me for that. The copyright guy didn't send me thing. Privacy, nope. Impersonation, nope. Child safety, nope. Additional policies on a range of subjects. What's the range of subjects? See how they see? Man, YouTube, get the fuck out of here with that horse shit. Yes, exactly, Seven. It's information that they don't want out there, and that should show each and every one of you that they do not want information out there for you to take in. Because here's the thing. If this information was so bad, then just like all the other bad information on YouTube, keep it on there. Isn't there lots of bad information on YouTube? Do you see them taking this information down? You got motherfuckers on here talking about flat earth. You motherfuckers, seriously. You motherfuckers on here talking about flat earth, a whole bunch of other shit. They cool with all this. Remember I told y'all, there's levels to this shit, of this conspiracy shit. If you're talking about fucking tinfoil hat bullshit, they'll allow that shit on fucking YouTube. The moment when you start touching names, companies, and the actual fucking people, that ain't allowed. Talk about fucking some other shit. Talk about some shit. They'll put that up there quick. Or that can stay. Talk about 9/11. That can stay. Start calling out people so people know who they may be supporting, and you know why? They don't want you to pay attention to information like this. Because you may start looking at the school system and pulling your kids out of it. They don't want that. You may start looking at your career and going, maybe I'll do something that benefits myself and my family. They don't want that. They want you to be a good old boy. That's why they love when black men get up on here and tell you to act like, well, white people do it into. They love that shit. Because it feeds their fucking shit. That's their customer base. That mentality. That's why you notice they try to turn every culture into that mentality. Every other culture survived on their own type of upbringing. Survived for thousands of fucking years. All of a sudden, this American culture came and said, nope, everyone has to be the American culture way. Everybody else's culture survived for hundreds and probably thousands of fucking years. What up, T-Black? But now all those cultures are now considered savage. Savage. Because they might have fought and had disputes. The black culture, the Native American culture that are blacks here, the Indian, Mexican, all these cultures did not create Hollywood, alcohol, the drugs culture, the whole entertainment culture. I'm not blaming one genre. These things that have heavily influenced everybody around the world, but yet they run around telling everybody else's culture is backwards. They tell you those Native Americans didn't know nothing, they crazy. Those Asians didn't know nothing, they crazy. What pisses me so off in Seven, even what I had a little bit passion when I spoke earlier about black men being scared. Because I was speaking on when you go to black men in this country, between us and Native American men, we were treated the fucking same. And what they did to us back then was basically fucking cut our fucking balls, and niggas went to fucking church. Niggas changed their name. You gonna call you Joseph? Yeah. You had some other name, now you Joseph, because white people feel more comfortable. The fuck? Do you understand the mentality that y'all fucking deal with? To make white people feel comfortable, not because that's your fucking name. And you got niggas on YouTube running around bragging, black people always naming their kids some fucked up name to appease fucking white people. Fuck out of here. John. What up, Bitcoin? I'm not impressed because your fucking name is John, Sean, Jared. Your name ain't better. Y'all got to get the fuck out of this mentality that we've been fucking stuck on here. It's bullshit. Our American culture is bullshit. And everyone's scared of a change because they don't know what the change may be. They're scared of anarchy. I'll never believe we'll have a full-out anarchy. I don't think we're that fucked up. We might have some unbalancing, but I don't think we're fucked up to where we'll have anarchy if we actually tried to make a real fucking change. I think people are at least have some decency enough to not fucking kill off each other. Yeah, there's going to be some fuck-ups, but y'all keep putting up with this horse shit. The best way to do it is not to acquiesce as in holes. And you start small. You don't have to start up in the hole. Ain't no one telling y'all to go get your fucking strap-on boots and go get your paint and go war up. Start small. George Carlin nailed America. George Carlin's my dude. When it comes to comedians, there's three. O'Neill, Carlin, Chappelle. Those are my top three. Start doing small things that don't acquiesce to the fucking system. Right now they're getting mad because America is slowly waking up to the school system. The numbers of homeschool is up here in Canada and the U.S. right now. They don't like that. They don't want you with more control over your fucking family. Work it out. Another thing, y'all women and men out there, when y'all decide to have kids with somebody, figure out how to work it the fuck out. All this breaking up, having babies and all this shit is not beneficial to nobody but them. Nobody but have your kids within house. They like all these breakups. All these random kids. Y'all keep fucking feeding this fucking system. Why you think they promote... Look at divorce. Why you think they promote divorce and breakups on television the way they fucking do? I didn't see this. Think about it. I want y'all to see how they programmed y'all. You didn't see all this divorce and crazy breakup shit until it hit TV, and then it started hitting what you started seeing. Because people started copying the attitudes of what they were seeing on TV. She wanted to be like Kelly because she wanted to be like Kim or some shit. Yeah, maybe stop buying society's music. Buy people's music that you know. Buy people that you like, that you know. Buy their music. Buy their media. Buy their clothing. Find alternative ways. What up, Street? Find alternative ways. Because it's going to be too late. The next fucking version of whatever they do next, oh man. It's going to be bad. I think when we're seniors or close to being seniors, it's going to be bad because y'all got to think shit changes every 10 years. So another 20, 25, 30 years, What we're looking at now is going to be even fucking bad because people just kept sitting back. All we keep doing once they make a goddamn that's why I'm fucking mad at YouTube for not allowing me to show this fucking documentary, because it would have showed you exactly how they manipulate us. They fucking play us off of each other. All they do is go on these fucking TV shows, NBC, and all these different shit, and act like they're having intelligent conversations. Well, we gotta be prepared out for the world to bring these together because it's for the betterment of the people and stuff like that. But it's not. It's only for under their own fucking agenda. They don't give a fuck about any of us. Point blank fucking period. People keep sitting around. People, you know who people who keep thinking that they give a fuck about us? The scared ones, because they know that they don't give a fuck about us. But they know they ain't willing to do shit. So what they'll do is argue with us who knows that we need to do something. They'll do, no, we're not, because we're supposed to, and I'm only worried about my kid, because they're fucking scared. They're fucking scared. Till you get these people to recognize that there's enough planet for all of us to have a piece of the pie, and you got literally a few people holding all the fucking resources because they're scared of their position on this fucking earth. That's one thing I've noticed. White men, I'm gonna tell y'all to y'all faces, tell y'all all the time, y'all got this weird insecurity about your existence. Cut that shit the fuck out because it rubs off on people wrong. It rubs off on motherfuckers. You're wanting to have to hold the power, the resource, the know-it-all. Cut that shit the fuck out. It's a shit stain on y'all as fucking men. What y'all gonna say? Yeah, what about you black guys? Cut that shit the fuck out. I'm being honest. The insecurity within white men is the reason why we have those white men trying to take all the resources and not give a fuck about anybody else. Because name the black man who has that. You can run. I'm not trying to make this a color thing. We're making it a factual thing. Name the black man who has that. Where the black man just gained so much motherfucking power, he was like, you know what? Nobody eating besides me. Fuck these people. Because a lot of those men have an insecurity and it comes from a sexual place. A lot of them aren't sexual. They suck at sex. So their best way to fuck over people and to have power is through resources and shit. Controlling. They're control freaks. They become control freaks. They're now, I ain't talking to all white people. If it doesn't fit your shoe, it won't fit. We're talking about the motherfuckers who have the attitude like so. Now, anyways, they get attitude, greed, hateful, think they own shit, or think they know better than somebody. Because a lot of this shit started from these old white men who thought because they were white that they were right. Other people with other skin complexions were imbeciles to them. They were imbeciles to them. We didn't know nothing. Truth be told, some of them are the dumbest fucks on the planet. They just pretend to be smart. Because they've stolen resources, done dirt to gain resources. Not because they were so smart or earned it. Now you can go, well, they were smart enough to be grimy enough to do it. You don't get no points for being grimy. I wouldn't necessarily just say it's just the Jews. Now, are there Jews that are in on it? Yes. But there are white folks too. The British family is not Jew. Them motherfuckers is your white as you can get. They're so white, they just white. They don't even get tan lines. You ever see the queen and them and go, where the tan lines at? They don't get no tan lines. They just white. They financed everything. People with money financed everything. The Germans also did too. Because the Germans gained a lot of resource at the time. Or the Russians, excuse me. That's what I was saying. The Russians. Or maybe the Germans too. But they gained a lot of resource at the time because of where they were at on the part of the map. No one was able to fuck with them, and they gained power. Y'all have to look at how spaced out before people could travel, the people were able to gain power in certain regions of the world. Because they were willing to do what me and you are looking down upon now. But people look, and now we go, that was history, and they give these people points. When they did shit now that we're looking at and saying, like, for example, you'll look at, what's the Dallas Mavericks owner? Dallas Mavericks owner, the fucking, the NBA dude, Mark Cuban. Right now, Mark Cuban hired a guy that was abusing his wife or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Long story short. And Mark Cuban hired him, and they're trying to put his feet to the fire because he hired a guy that kept him hired, right? But we'll make that the fucking news on every station. Everyone's so fucking upset. Then you'll go to speak on a holiday or something else will come up, and this whole documentary is full of a bunch of people who they praise today. And if you bring it up, it's not even a fucking conversation. And no one doesn't understand why. Do you know why? All those people that you're going to see in this documentary, their families own all these businesses now. So you're not going to have them up. It's their family. They ain't stitching on their great-great-grandfather, great-uncle. Get where I'm coming from? If all the Rockefellers and shit own all the press, own all the media, own all the resources to things now, do you think they're going to tell you through their media resources that they did all this dirt? No. They're going to tell you about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're going to tell you about fucking stupid shit that doesn't apply to us overall, just to where our entertainment attention is. I really mean that I'm part of the bees or whatever the fuck. They throw out distractions of entertainment people who we get so engaged and upset about, so we don't pay attention to, what is it called? CPAC? Isn't it called CPAC? C-SPAN? C-SPAN. Not CPAC. C-SPAN. How many people watch C-SPAN? Shit, I don't. But sometimes I sit back and go, nigga, you should. Nigga, you should. That's where the big boys play. You give a fuck about the Dallas Cowboys, the Flash, whatever. You get what I'm saying? If I can pay that much attention to those things, but not to where the big boys play, then there's something wrong with me too. Because we've been so programmed that stuff is not entertaining. That stuff is what we shouldn't be paying attention to. Instead, we pay attention to stupid shit. Meanwhile, they robbing us up there, just fucking with us. And you do have people on those seats arguing with the people, but because we don't pay attention as a whole, it gets looked over. And the people up there on the fucking seats fighting for us end up losing because we don't have interest in it. We're not getting outraged about it like we do for fucking some shit in the entertainment. Think about this. Mac Miller's been trending for a week. You'll never get any of this shit that I'm talking about now trending for a week. It's fucking over us all. It's just not important to everybody. And that's what I was trying to say when I was talking to you, Seven, is we need to figure out a way that each and everybody is just, it can be frustrating. You just have to be patient and maybe not waste so much breath doing it, but when you get somebody's ear or get ears, then you take the time sometimes to just tell them, hey, look, listen, pay a little bit more attention. We got to change a little bit of our routines a little bit. All of us fucking do. Yup. Comfortability, arrogance, selfishness is our big problem as human beings. That's one thing I do agree with the the mentality of people saying that we need to stop being selfish, because it is true. Outside of even our wants and dislikes and likes and dislikes and shit, selfish is a bad thing for us all. And maybe at times when you want to be selfish, sometimes you feel like you need to be selfish. Sometimes you feel in defense that you have to be selfish. But overall, it isn't beneficial to all of us. I think a lot of our faults is what held us. I think what happened is we've shamed our true nature. So instead of talking about our problems, we get shamed and we hide our problems. You know what I'm saying? We hide them until they become fucking bad. If people talk more, stop trying to shame somebody, and the person actually, if people were more receptive also, because it's a two-way street. You just can't expect everybody to be patient with everybody if the other street is a fucking retard. The other street sometimes needs to pay attention a little bit more too. They can hate me all they want. I ain't paying them fellas no attention. Good luck. The only laugh I get out of them is the stuff you guys post. Some of the stuff has been funny as fuck. This week from False Teeth had me weak. Fucking Unknown Roaster fucking posted a fucking another video today. Not today, yes, I think it was yesterday. Fucking roasted LA. I say y'all are fucking crazy, man. But I guess it's going to be a World Star night, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't play what I intended to play. So I guess we'll get into some of this World Star shit, man. Because this is some horse shit. I'm fucking pissed off I couldn't play that. Let me see what's going on World Star. World Star. Oh my God, excuse me. Come on, where's the shit? What the fuck is this? Never touch a black woman's hair. Black woman tells white lady not to touch her hair. What is this doing? Oh, God. I seen that shit earlier. Actually, let me play that for a minute. Kevin Hart told the truth to Cat Williams. I like Cat, but this was nothing but
the guy that sits on top right now has taken advantage of all the money that I have. I shot over 56 specials for the up-and-coming generation of comedy. Why? Because I'm trying to create opportunities for others. Rather than complaining about it, I'm fixing it. Right. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I also take full responsibility for any and everything that I've done in the fucking business. Good or bad. My frustration with Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one
You
point.
were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots.
Right.
You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy. Mm-hmm. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian, and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lou Nell. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are.
Mm-hmm.
I used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up.
That's what I told y'all. That's why I like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's a coon. He's a sellout. How the fuck is he a sellout when he brought his people in and brought them up? How the fuck is that a sellout?
The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt. Because I'm a fucking boss. I sit on the top of it, and the opportunities I'm getting are the ones that I'm creating. So take responsibility for what you did. You fuck you. Nobody else did. You don't hear Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, the Kings of Comedy, Seinfeld. You don't hear George Lopez, Eddie Griffin. You don't hear fucking who else can I go down the road of other comedians? Steve Martin, Martin Short. You don't hear the guys that got on top and that made it by doing what they love complain about the people that are coming under them. The reason why is because they're happy with themselves. Don't blame everybody else for your shit. Don't shit on my sister Light because you're not happy with your shit. This shit is earned. It's not given. I don't give a fuck if you're a Tiffany Haddish fan or not. It's earned. Tiffany Haddish got years in the game. It's not an accident that Tiffany Haddish got an opportunity to star in a movie. It's not an accident that character popped in the movie. Written or not written, a character has to pop it.
And he even acknowledged the years that you put in before that. Now I want to ask
That was
you,
so contradictory
you were
about
very
it.
classy in your response on social media, because the first thing I thought was, that's effed up. What's Tiffany going to say? Because that has to be hurtful when somebody says something like that. Especially, I'm sure you were a fan of his, you know, at some point.
I still am a fan of his. I think he's hilarious.
So what did you think when you...
Cause Kevin Hart's not Illuminati, man. The Illuminati that people try to make out of entertainment stars, it's not that deep, man. It's really not. It's not. That's the distraction part of the conspiracy stuff that I was trying to That's why I don't get into the actors and the rappers and that's a Illuminati and that, man. Come on, cuz. It's not. They're not. You're not. I can easily explain to you guys how they're not. Well, you guys don't believe me anyway because you guys still go, they're Illuminati people. A lot of those guys. Okay. Let me just ask you this question. Which other way would guys like Jay-Z and Kevin Hart and them gain resources in order to help people? Which other way? They're not technicians. They're not lawyers. These are hood niggas. These are hood niggas. What's up, Rose? These are hood niggas, Seven. What other way were they going to gain enough capital to gain resources in order to break a wall down? There's no other way. But there's a wide open industry, typically. This is why we gravitate towards it. They know it. But they know a lot of people will fall through the cracks even when they make it. Because of where they came from, they weren't built or mentally prepared to continue to make it. That's why you have so many stars fall off, Seven. If all these stars were Illuminati, why do so many of them go broke? What, just because they're just done with them and they don't need them no more? That's the amateur conspiracy stuff, cuz I'm trying to tell you. That's shit that we get in lost conversations that don't mean anything. So where we're going, Jay-Z, Beyonce, this, and they do a song like this, and they shit like this. Foolishness. So we just argue about it. So we go, you like Jay-Z? Oh man, he's a fucking coon. Oh, he's a fucking sellout. He's a Baphomet. Or something. You get what I'm saying?
You heard that before you responded.
Well, I was like, dang, what?
No, they're there. They make it there for a reason because it's a entertainment is something that the people wanted. After World War I and II, more than hate, the people as a culture were really down, especially after fucking the what's the when they have low money and no jobs and all that shit. The shit. What up, Tony? To boost the morality of America and other countries that took afterwards that copied was through entertainment, bro. So it became a lane through entertainment. And it got bigger over times. And yes, there's manipulation through it. But a lot of these guys who you're pointing the fingers at, they're just distractions. Exactly, Daisy. They're just that's why it's entertainment. That's why it's called entertainment. They're there to entertain you. A lot of these guys are like me and you, and then one day some guys got more determination than others and broke the wall down. And then some broke it down and then look at Cat. Think about this. Was Cat Williams Illuminati? You could go all day with people who had money, had the spotlight, no longer does. Here's how they do it. They manipulate it from the top, so these motherfuckers don't even know that it's being manipulated for the most part. They control it. They don't need these people in the Illuminati. All you gotta do is offer them enough money to be the entertainer. You do your job, do this, we'll promote it, we'll pay for it. You don't know who the head is because it's all this different management. Why you think Jay-Z said, fuck this shit, I'm going to the man up top. I'm not going through A&R, this manager, this motherfucker. Jay-Z said, nah, I'm going to a motherfucker at top and we gonna work together. Jay-Z figured that out and said, oh, okay. Now look at Jay-Z now. Black this, black that. Black hat, black this. Black dip. Because now he's in a position now where he can take the resource and give back. See, you could call these guys coons and things, but now they have who were the first people when there's a disaster in America? Who were the first people out giving out hands? Help. The Kevin Harts, the Jay-Z's, the Rocks. Those guys. I wouldn't call them Illuminati. Well, it's just Illuminati. Nah. Those are guys now that have made it, and now they go, I made it, I'm helping. I got this, I'm not just sitting back, I'm helping. They're people like us. We grew up with that mindset from the hood. When we make it, we help other people. I'm not calling that Illuminati because I know niggas who make it and they help people. That's kind of how we grew up. I wouldn't call that Illuminati. They give back. The people who don't give back are the ones you got motherfucking worry about. Those who run the education. Yep. Our education. That's why I wanted to get in detail with this video. It was going to break down the education system, all that shit, man. Literally, they made us smart enough to want jobs. That's why everyone thinks they have to go to school to get a job. Because you think school trains you to be smart enough to get a job, you have to go through school. Experience has always been the greatest teacher to when it comes to work. Experience. Like I was saying in Seven's chat room earlier, because one of the ladies was in there saying it's all about money. And I was like, we have to stop saying it's all about money. They print the money. They don't need money. They print the money for other reasons, for, us reasons. Ain't about money, it's about control. They have all the money. We literally have a little bit of the money that they have, all of it. And so what money do they need? All they got to do is print more. It's all good, Seven. We can engage into the conversation, man. Actually, in fact, in 10 minutes, I'll open up the Discord if y'all want to jump in and join in on the conversation. No problem doing that, man, because I've dug into all this stuff, brother. And I know a few people in the industry. And these people aren't Illuminati people. They're just people who happen to make it. That's it. They just made it. They got in a spot that other people didn't get in. You say you have proof that Jay-Z's a sellout in Illuminati. Well, I'm up for it. But I don't believe it. I just don't. I believe all that stuff. Wow. You refreshed it and now it works? You say you clicked the live stream and said the stream was taken down due to spam and deceptive scams. I thought trolls flagged the stream, but you refreshed it now. Wow. That's fucking hilarious. Let me check. That's fucking comical, dude. So they didn't want y'all seeing that too. Let me go over there. If this shit pops up, I'm gonna say, wow. No, it didn't pop up on mine. It's still down. Yeah, it's not popped up on mine. It's still down. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not with you on the conspiracy of Illuminati. Because, do you know what you guys think Illuminati is? Oh, actually, in fact, you guys are right. Jay-Z is Illuminati, but not the Illuminati y'all think he is. Illuminati just means enlightened ones. You know what's going on, and I agree. Jay-Z does know what's going on. So actually, I do agree with that. The actual Illuminati word, he is Illuminati. All Illuminati is enlightened ones. It's not devil worship. Devil worship, Satanism. Illuminati just means being enlightened. Illuminati is not even what you would call a group thing. Now, if you want to call them a Satanist, you may have agreements with me from that. Is Jay-Z maybe a Satanist? Yep, I can agree with that at some point because that's even deeper. That's even deeper. Where shit starts to say, you know the song, what if heaven was hell and vice versa? Pastor Troy? Now just think for a sec. The enlightened ones that y'all claim that worships the devil because it's presented a certain way, but they're enlightened ones. They know what's going on. You say I don't like the whole conspiracy theory and say the people worship the devil, etc., because they have money and fame. Right. But it doesn't take money and fame to worship Satanism, to do Satanism. I met people who do Satanism. Satanism is different from being a part of the royal bloodline families and the insiders. That's where I'm trying to come to y'all about the distraction of calling Jay-Z in with the people. Do you get where I'm coming from? I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Yes, they may worship what you guys deem as Satan. It's called of the enlightened. But they're not a part of what you call the Illuminati, the families. They have no part of that. That's something totally different. Something totally different. The Illuminati was not hijacked by Aleister Crowley. He's just a Satanist that where people basically, he's like the fucking, the Jesus of The Satanists. Basically. But that's a whole different conversation because that's, if you're not ready to hear that, then you may think what I'm saying is crazy. And then you might start thinking, I'm a fucking Satanist, and I'm not. I just understand because I have lots of conversations with different people and to start recognizing what they actually are instead of just thinking what they are. Because when I learned what a Satanist was, I was like, oh, it's not what I thought it was. It's not. Now, I'm sure you got extreme Satanists like you have extreme Christians, like you have extreme Muslims. But at the base of Satanism, it's not what people duped it up to be. It's Satanism. If you have an open mind, you may be more enlightened to some things. Don't think you go, oh, I'm gonna follow it, but you'll go, oh, you have a more understanding to why they try to tell you why some things are bad. That's why Jay-Z and them are. That's why they use the Illuminati, but it's just being enlightened. Because if you cross over to the Satanism, you also become enlightened to some things that you're blinded. If you stay on the other side, basically the Jesus side, the God side. What up, Joyless? You get where I'm coming from? Here's how I take shit. I don't fall behind none of these shits. But I'm always willing to listen to anybody of any religion because you may take 2 from Christian, 2 from Satanist, 2 from Muslim, 2 from whatever, right? And add those things up and make sense out of something and go, that makes sense now. Because if you just take in one thing, right? Yeah, but that don't make sense. The Christian said this, but it doesn't make sense. Do you get where I'm coming from? But then you hear something from somewhere else, and then you hear from somewhere else, you go, oh, like sometimes you just be able to work it out for yourself. I can't call it some things we have it. It's experience. And you're able to add these things up because you then get another perspective. And then you go, okay, so it's not about worshiping the devil. It's enlightenment to something else. That's it. Well, even the Nazi sign is the sign of peace and what does the Nazi sign originally mean? Is it peace and love or peace and it's peace and something? I can't remember. Because that's not originally a Nazi sign neither. But you see how we're brainwashed? See that motherfucker? Oh no, Hitler. Isn't it peace and knowledge or some shit? I can't remember what the fuck it originally means. Prosperity, right. Thank you, Tony. It's prosperity, yeah, and peace and prosperity, right. We're told a lot of false information so we can fight with each other. That's why when you go to other countries, you hear something different about the history, about what we're told. Like when you talk to English people, you hear different experience about certain things. And you go, that's weird, because they're told a different history. Right. You said you admit as a Nigerian that many of your people practice fetish worship and blood sacrifice. And there's, who are those people that do it? What's it called? I was going to call it the Macarena. But what are those Latino people, man? They like take chickens and animals. They still do it to this day. What country is that? They take chickens and animals and shit, and they got the wall where they cut open the throats of the animal and just let the blood squirt all over the wall and shit. Because they're paying, is it Santa Maria, whatever the fuck it is? Can't remember what the hell, what it's called. And we look at this stuff around the world, all the different shit that we do. Yes, Rose, you haven't seen that? When someone else would probably nail it. Santeria, thank you, Who and Tony. Yeah, they got it. Yup. It's Santeria. Yup, that's exactly what it is. Nope, it's not voodoo. Nope, not voodoo. Isn't it based off of Christianity too? I believe that's based off Christianity too. And they take their animal, right, that they had for the year or whatever, and sacrifice it to God. They sure do. You said it has nothing to do with Christianity. What, voodoo or Santeria? He said my friend is Ecuadorian and does that Santeria. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like for us, we eat meat and shit all the time, but none of us go to God, who's the blood. They see it as nothing. Think about that. They see it as nothing. Think it. You said a lot of religious statues and prayers. A ton of those. There's a ton. You said voodoo is not black magic, evil magic. That's another lie put on, man. Now that, Seven, I won't argue that because I'm not privy, and that's another topic that I want to learn more about because that's something that I know of a lady, a Jamaican lady, and she was a voodoo person, but there was nothing evil about this lady. It's the stuff that she told me about voodoo made me interested, but I was too young to attain the information at the time. You said Ganga Palo Maobi, Santeria are African religious practices mixed with Catholicism. Okay. Thanks, Bibby. I can tell you firsthand, you guys in search for identity as blacks will look to delve in some deep stuff you have no idea about. Well, if you look at some of the stuff that you see in the islands and in Africa, what they do you see the hyena man? That motherfucker is demonic. This motherfucker take hyenas and shit. These motherfuckers is crazy, man. Do you guys believe this? Is voodoo and the other stuff is the magic or witch stuff? Do you guys believe it's real or overacting? Like you ever see that motherfucker in church and you go, you acting, fuck out of here. Do you think because we're not privy to that culture and it's not something we relate to, we see it like, what the fuck? So we're not paying attention to go, maybe they're acting too. Like when you catch motherfucker in church talking about Holy Ghost, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. You catch the Holy Ghost. You in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You said you've been seen it, done it, the results of it. What? You did voodoo? You know what's weird? I did the Ouija board in school one time. Check this shit out. I did the fucking Ouija board in school because it was the end of the year and they were like, everyone bring game boards and one of them little white kids brought it. So we was in that motherfucker playing Ouija. Listen, I don't know what's on that motherfucking Ouija board, but how does it just move? Does anybody know the Ouija board and how it just moves? You said it was never evil, but because black people did it, white man said, right. And that's from the understanding that I've learned when it comes to voodoo, Seven. But again, I don't understand enough to really have an opinion about it. That's why many parts of the world have been punished by God. You really believe that shit? You think God... I don't know. I don't believe that because God was like, this part of the world, I will punish you. One of the main reasons there's high HIV count in Africa because older men are raping virgin girls because they believe it would cure them, which is fucking disgusting, man. And that's another thing black folks don't want to talk about. Black men in Africa raping these fucking girls for stupid reasons. Even some of the religious practices, cutting off vagina lips and shit. That's why I said, is evil our human nature? Is it just something that's a part of us? What the fuck would make you do some shit like that? The thoughts that come to some of these people. Look at how they kill where is it in Africa where they're killing albinos because they think they're magic. They think they're magical. They want their bones and shit. Because they're albino. Human beings are fucking fucked. Imagine being albino and a motherfucker want to eat you, turn you into albino dust. He said, look up Jonathan Lippe. Lippe, did I say it right? Lip. Jonathan Lippe. Lippe. One sec. I should have put it, no. I'm scared to even put on the fucking, what was I going to look at? I was scared to even put on the fucking, audio. Because if I put on the fucking audio, they still might get it. Where we at? You said, what's his name? Put the name back up, Daisy. Put the name back up. I forgot who you said. Religions were man-made based on where you are to appease the person who wanted to control the region at the time. That's all religions are. Depending on where the fuck you were at, was typically the religion that you were forced to. Just like, that's why black folks can get mad at me till their eyes get blue about Christianity. Y'all were forced to that shit. I don't want to hear it. You can get mad all you want. You go, blacks were doing it way back then. It wasn't you. You're talking about a whole different culture. And it wasn't even the same Christianity. This Christianity that they got here is a whole different Christianity that they fucking created. Wasn't the same one. Motherfuckers changed everything about you, your thought, everything. Motherfuckers got stuck on it. All because they were scared. What y'all should have did was pretend at least. Y'all were religious. That's what I would have did. If I was me, because I'm not trying to act like people weren't supposed to be scared if they were scared. But you were supposed to pretend. You weren't supposed to go full through with it. You're supposed to make them believe you were Christian. And then all of a sudden when they turned around, you wasn't. Like, gotcha, bitch. Niggas went full-fledged, taught their kids, their next kids, and their other kids, and they it was so bad for black folks. Y'all beat y'all kids if they didn't believe. You going to church, and you ain't going to church. You go get the sticker. Y'all beat y'all fucking kids to go to church. White man ain't gonna like you if you don't go to church. Kind of shit is that? That's why I thanked my mother and father a few years ago. I said, Mom and Dad, thank you guys for not forcing me to be a church kid. Because now that I watch some of my friends, I got a homeboy in mind. He was forced to go to church, and he has issues. Not he's retarded or fucked up, but when it comes to dealing and talking about certain issues, I can see him having mental lapses because he can't get out of my mama. But my mama. You get what I'm saying? My mama, church, God, my mama. He got that single mom syndrome bad. And I just sit back and go, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, man, why you think when your mom tried to take me to church, I walked out? I felt something was wrong. You didn't notice? I was out. It's like, hey, something ain't right with this shit. Something ain't right. I'm out. Fuck that shit. And I get it. People wanted something to hope for. They thought someone was going to come save them, they were told. But it has yet to happen. The only thing that's passed upon us, and it's passing upon us right now, our generation too, is opportunity. We're not seizing the moment, the opportunity. But shit. I know Jordan Maxwell, Daisy. I know Jordan Maxwell. The other guy that you named, I wasn't familiar with him. You said the albino part is in Tanzania, and they sell the body parts in Nigeria, which is fucking crazy, man. Crazy, man. Humans have no compassion for another human being like that. Nigga, you albino. You die. Shit's wild, man. Oh, man. I gotta finish getting my fucking football teams done for the weekend. Jordan Maxwell is deep. There's a lot of guys that has been slept on with good information, man, out there. You have to piece it together. You said you were watching a documentary about albino abductions in Tanzania. One albino man said they shout at him in the street saying, look, there's millions walking. Wouldn't that be some fucked up, like... Hey, feminists, y'all better go to Tanzania and help albinos. Albinos' lives matter. They getting hounded like they fucking whores and shit. Look, there's a millions walking. Man, that's fucked up, man. $1 million for something that isn't real. Albino juice. Alex Collier. I feel like either someone said that name. Did you say that earlier, James? Someone said that recently. I felt like someone just said that name in here. You said they have sanctuaries for albinos that lost limbs. That shit fucked up. Albino juice. Sitting next to the aisle of roach milk. Oh, shit. Hey, you crazy as shit. And by the way, I see you trolls in here talking about my motherfucking porn. If you ain't buying none, keep your gay eyes off my dick, you gay niggas. Remember I told you about these gay niggas? Anyways, you said look him up. All right, cool. Oh, shit. Trying to give me, he always thinks the UK versus USA, and he tries to bash the USA. What's that? Real Christianity is about relationship with God. Rose, I know. I want you to understand that I understand where you're coming from. I'm there with you, and I get where you're going personally. That's how you feel, and you're not wrong. The only thing is this. It may be a delusion. That's all that I'm saying. And I say that respectfully because of the things that I know, I just know. And not because I'm better than you, because I'm not better than you. It's just that this relationship with religion and stuff can be explained if people detached. I want to explain this in the best way that I can without trying to. Because the problem is when we talk like this, people take all of us the wrong way, and then we shut each other down instead of trying to figure out how to reach each other. We personalize our beliefs a little bit too much instead of sometimes going, I don't know it. No, I ain't shit, Blue. I'm a dad. I ain't Muslim. I'm trying to know more. I ain't no Muslim. I ain't nothing. Because I don't know enough. I don't know enough. I just know enough to know that none of this shit's right. Like, it's a feeling. It's more of a feeling, and then when you get confirmation from information, you go, my feeling was fucking right. I don't feel bad. for not going to church or whatever it may be, because you see who was behind this stuff originally to where it got to why you think you know it now, and you go, oh shit. Yeah, they fooled me. We've all been fooled. I've been fooled. The best way to know you've been fooled is to go, I've been fooled. And that's how I feel about, like, when I try to talk to my aunt, my mom. What did my aunt say to me one day? I was in her house and said, I'm better than Jesus or some shit. She said, boy, ain't nobody better than my Jesus. It was so funny because the whole family's there. They knew I was doing it to fuck with her, right? Hey, you talking about my Jesus? I said, see, auntie, you see how you personalize the hell out of Jesus? I'm sitting here telling you some factual information, and she was like, nope, not my Jesus. Oh, shoot. But love her to death, though, because it's true. One thing about humans is our stripes are harder to change the older we get. I'm recognizing that even now as I get older. I think y'all have to understand with the young guys and girls, we don't understand in our 20s that old folks don't change. We want y'all to change really bad. But as we get older, we start recognizing that maybe that whole thing, the stripes don't fucking change. Because it's more likely that the stripes don't change. Ah, shit! Don't tell me I'm way past my fucking time. Fuck. My fucking plant better not fucking grow no seeds. I forgot to turn my light off. It's like fucking almost 3 hours. Oh, I was too busy having fun with y'all. I was supposed to turn it off at fucking like 8:30, like a half hour before I got on, but I was doing something else, forgot to turn them off, and then now 2 hours, almost 3 hours, I'm fucking here just turning off my fucking light. And I'm in the middle of budding, which is bad. I left my fucking plant lights on. I got like 3 weeks, maybe two. I lost count. 2 weeks left of this plant. My other one's dead. I'm throwing that shit out. I think it's dying. I think it caught some kind of fucking disease. I lost the plant. I'm kind of pissed off, but I got four baby plants on the grow now, so they'll be fucking up. They'll be done November. I got fucking November. Well, after like in 2 more weeks, my next harvest won't be probably until November. I want to get a good batch before Christmas too. No, I'm fine. I just forgot my goddamn my lights. I'm cool. Just zone being a damn fool, having fun. That's what happens on Friday nights with you guys. I like having conversations and talking with y'all, and y'all see me do that all the time. Hold up, wait a minute, forgot my light. Fuck. Y'all see me do that shit every Friday with y'all. Usually, if I forget, my girl will fucking do it, but she forgot too. He said, I can't smoke weed no more. Smoke? Why not? Is it for medical reasons or because you just can't handle it? What I'm learning is the more respectful I'll be to other people's beliefs and actually try to talk to them, the more they'll be respectful to me what I'm trying to say to them. I get what my mom's been trying to tell me. I have a very aggressive way at times of talking to people, but it stems from I grew up in the fucking streets. I'm aggressive. I don't shy away from being aggressive. You say you get a migraine from the smell. That's not cool. Me and weed had this relationship in a bond. It's been with me for like 20 years. Weed's been the only female that's been in my life outside of the woman in my family for 20 years. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color plant. You get that? Remember the beautiful, beautiful color girl from the hair shampoo commercials? Yeah, we got a beautiful bond. It's treated me well. Weed has not done me wrong. Weed has not made me do stupid shit. Weed ain't got me in trouble. Weed, in fact, has saved lives. It has. Weed has made me think about not harming somebody because I tell y'all, when you get a chance to smoke a joint and you in like a heated situation or any fucking thing, someone got you heated and I'm getting this motherfucker, I get ready to go drive in town to this motherfucker. All right, cool, hold up. Let me roll the joint. My girl, roll a joint, babe. Just roll a joint. All right, let me roll a motherfucking joint. Man, you know what? These stupid motherfuckers. And then I'll start laughing and shit. I can't believe I was just mad over this stupid motherfucker. You said I missed your reply. What was it now? What was that? Oh, you can't smoke weed no more. Then you said tears. I didn't see anything else. I see tears. You say you stopped years ago. Something changed in it, but you've grown your own. That makes a difference. I think something happened to the weed in maybe the States. Because one thing I will say this. My experience with marijuana has been different with the States and Canada. I've noticed it years ago, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Maybe it is. They are doing something to your guys' weed because our weed smokes even different than y'all. There's a lot of weed in the States that just doesn't look like Canadian weed up here is this thick bud. It's buddy. Like our weed up here is bud. It's bud. American weed, I find, has seeds and sticks. It's just not the same quality. The quality of bud up here is ridiculous. And I think the problem is too, is hustlers. A lot of people grow weed and sell weed like hustlers, and they don't know how to grow weed. The more I grow weed, the more I recognize that even when I was in the hood, bunch of niggas in the hood back in the 90s and early 2000s, we didn't know what we were smoking. Most of us were smoking uncured weed. Most weed isn't even bad weed. Most weed is grown bad. Most weed is cured bad. There's not a lot of bad weed out there. Well, I don't know what weed you smoked and wasn't impressed in Canada, buddy. Because when it comes to the Canada produces cannabis cup-winning weed, right? My boy Fahar just won a cannabis cup. But see, the reason how I can tell you this, Joyless man, because weed is graded by THC percentage. THC percentage can't lie to you. If you know what your THC percentage is of marijuana, then which most marijuana THC can't even talk, percentages are between high 17s and low 20s to maybe you may get a fucking 23, but that's high. 23 is high. You know what I'm saying? None of those percentages of marijuana are low grades of marijuana. I mean, of THC are low grades of marijuana. It's high quality of bud. Now, if you're smoking some bullshit, that's different. But a lot of that stuff is gone. Like, you don't even see that stuff here anymore. I don't know how much it is in the States. How much you guys see that shit. They're literally, you don't see bullshit weed because there's an over amount of quality weed here where no one's buying that kind of fucking weed. Who's buying it? Some old head. You maybe slap me like, nigga, I'm going back to the Reggie, nigga. This new shit is some fucking Futurama shit. I like, nigga, Reggie. Oh, nah, nigga, I ain't smoking no goddamn Reggie. I don't even know where to get Reggie. There's nowheres where you can go buy Reggie here. If you go to a dispensary, they all got names. Oh, shoot. You said, oh no, what's that? Edibles are edible downers. I don't like. Edibles can be a bit of both. Edibles can put you to sleep, or if you're partying, edibles can keep you up and, alive. But edibles are typically good for, people try to typically use those with pain. I may be Canadian, bro, but I don't like maple leaf, anything. Like the taste of maple leaf, the maple. The only thing I eat is motherfucking syrup on pancakes and shit. But when they be putting like maple on fucking shit, just like any fucking thing, I ain't down with that shit. I went to the fucking sushi bar today. And they had fucking maple on sushi. I said, nope, I'm not even fucking with this. My kids love motherfucking sushi. Will you Zone, you see the weed spray, you spray on the coochie. I'm done with you, Joyce. You retarded. He said, trying to catch up to you guys in the chat. Y'all say some funny shit. I'm not trying to pay some of that shit attention. Y'all retarded. He said Prater's white and he lies about being black. That's just, basically, that's the nah. Show yourself, Mark Prater. That's all that is. They're throwing things out there so Mark will go, look, see, this is what I look like. These are a bunch of lonely, trolly men. I feel nothing for these men. This is why they're stuck in the misery that they're in. Said that man is not white. Right, me too, Daisy Dukes. I've been smoking since I was a kid. Damn near, young teen, right? I've had several fucking jobs. I've managed jobs. I was very well functional. I've never been fired in my life. Never. I've quit jobs because I felt I wasn't paid what I was worth. But other than that, I've been very functional. If I don't feel like I'm being paid my worth and I'm not happy, I'm not working that job. I have a life. Fuck that. Nah. They thought I was just happy with a motherfucking position. Nah, nigga. You better up that pay to what that position say. You say you see the videos, talk, see his hands are not white. Yeah. Didn't Mark Prater do that boxing video? Wasn't that proof that Mark Prater wasn't? Oh, you know why? Because because he looked like someone who may be able to knock your head off. They don't want him. That's not him. You get where I'm coming from, y'all? Now, had Mark did something like bubble bath in front of people or some shit, oh, that would have been Mark. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand what you're dealing with. Why I only pay these niggas no attention. They fucking clowns, man. These niggas out there, they're out there looking for my dick. But what do you expect from a bunch of guys that I've told you that are already A to the O, M to the L? Homo. And they must have seemed like I'm supposed to be concerned with it. Sad. He said the coochie spray. He said, I see. He's not fat. I see this video hit the puncher bag. Yeah, that's what I seen. The puncher bag one. That's the one I remember. I wanted to see the video of him going, oh man. These niggas ain't doing shit but trying to troll on YouTube for attention. And wondering why they don't make no goddamn money. Wondering why they lifestyle so fucked up. Wondering why they cheerleading for other men. Wondering why they have to live for other men. These guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's why I said, I'm not wasting time on them like that. Sure, I'll still throw my jokes out and shit like that because I'll do what the fuck I want at the end of the day. These are a bunch of lowlifes. Literally. They're the lowlifes. Oh, man. You said, the man's weave? Oh, my God. Joyless man. If I see any of my dudes ever with a man weave, that nigga ain't hanging. Bro, you got to go with this fucking man weave, the meave. Call that shit the meave. The man weave. Did you see the stitching beard? Niggas can't grow facial hair. They get these stitching beards and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. These niggas be having these fake ass hairlines and shit and trying to make it seem crisp, and they take markers. You know what they're doing now? These niggas is taking fucking markers and painting. You see how my shit comes here? Well, they're taking markers and lightening it here to make it seem like they got a fucking hairline. Like a woman. I'll be damned. One thing I've learned from men is wise men say learn to accept your wisdom as a man. Your gray hair is your wisdom. You lived old enough to get the gray hair? You lived old enough to go bald? You better be thankful. Did you gain wisdom while getting old? Fuck you being ashamed for your manhood. Coloring in that shit. In fact, I'm taking off my hat right now. Oh, shit. Oh, but seriously, though. Oh, man. What if you go, cuz my cousin did that shit, Slap. I just started going bald the last couple years. Once I hit like 30, 32. My cousin, that nigga went bald at 16. I was like, bro, you got it bad. No shit. That nigga shit was gone. At 16? Yeah, that shit sucked. I got a homeboy, the same thing. I think by the time he would have been 22, 23. We would have been around. He started already balding. He started getting that light bald. You know, some guys bald like right here and it starts going like the Hogan bowl. Slap. Yeah, you doing good, right? You got your hair and shit. You cool. You don't be one of them old niggas though with braids and dreads in the middle of your head, looking like a Buddha. Slip Buddha Dawn. Oh, shoot. Looking like Coolio. Don't be like Coolio. This nigga Coolio. Y'all see this nigga Coolio? This nigga Coolio is fucking retarded. This nigga Coolio shit. This shit is literally like here. Like his braid starts here and it ends like here. It's just this little circle. These here are the hairline files. 4 cornrows and a shiny top. Man, we see them old niggas still trying to hang on to their cornrows and they light right there. And it ain't because this shit just hanging light. That shit finna go. Nigga, let that shit go. Oh, shit. Let them cornrows go. Old ass niggas. God damn. That's why I will admit me sometimes I be going, man, I miss my braids. But I be like, I don't look goofy than a motherfucker with braids right now. Hell no. If anything, I'm staying shaved. I need some goddamn braids. My hairline went shoosh. I sit back on my shit just, it's just going. The fuck? No. Where did you go? That motherfucking hairline be like, I'm out. You ain't 20 no more, nigga. Days you can just. I'm glad I got a good shaped head, cause some of you niggas can't go bald. That's why niggas got eggplant shaped head for real. Head look like a whole jug full of Cheetos. One of them Scottie Pippen heads and shit. With the indents and shit, like Terry Crews and shit. Niggas can't go bald because they head shape funny. Nigga got a T-Rex shaped face and shit. Hogan got extensions, yeah. Hogan got extensions. I ain't get no goddamn mistake. Well, Hogan's different. Hogan's is part of his act. A bald Hogan just doesn't seem right. Like an old bald Hogan, I think it takes away from Hulk Hogan. You have to see Hogan with the bandana and that white hair. You have to. I think it's the only way to see Hulk Hogan. If we ever see Hulk Hogan as this little bald guy. Oh, shit. Yeah, before he started wearing, you mean bald. But I just been chilling. I told you I'm gonna chill a little bit on the lives. I got other priorities and shit. I'm going where my money at. And I'll be catching up to this shit when I can and can. It just is what it is. This shit don't pay my motherfucking bills, man. Straight out. And YouTube as a whole, I believe, is going to. I think YouTube as a whole is going to shit any fucking way. I'm trying to find another something else. I don't know, either it would be a website or just going on Patreon. I think Patreon for me would be probably easier. That way I don't have to worry about restrictions. Patreon, you can do what the fuck you want. In fact, I might just fucking do it on I might broadcast it on my porn site. So that way even these little faggot boys can tune in and pay for it. Little faggots. He said, new channel back when he said he threw a hissy fit and threw Daisy's channel. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what them was trying to flag my channel earlier. Cause they weirdos. Zone's not talking about us. No, I don't need to. In fact, I don't want to most of the time unless like someone says something funny in relation to y'all. And then we just make cause it's funny. Like, I couldn't tell you guys what any of those motherfuckers is doing. I haven't been near any of them shits in a while at all. At all. You like that one, don't you? Anyways. Right, YouTube ain't paying the bills like everyone else do. They gotta take care of what they take care of. You guys like that little Soto Cruz? Not at all. That nigga look like Mr. Burns from Simpsons with dreads. You stupid. Right, exactly. Oh man. What? Hey, did you guys catch fucking any of the football game last night though? Baker Mayfield showed up last night. Yeah. I'm glad I had Carlos Hyde. I was doing this. I had fucking four. I got 4 running backs, basically. I got Fournette, Thompson, Hunt, and Hyde. So I was sitting back. I was getting ready to fucking bench Hyde and play the others. But then they talked about Hyde was getting ready to have a baby last night, and he was rushing to the game. So they brushed him to the game before the kid came. And during the game, they said it's his birthday too. I was like, they didn't say that. So this nigga had a kid on his birthday probably. I was like, I'm starting this nigga. He had 2 touchdowns. I was like, yes. He just had under 100 yards. I said, yeah, I knew he was going to have a big game. The Browns finally got a fucking win last night. God damn. You felt kind of good. I felt good for the Browns. You could see the energy change. The crowd was fucking begging for that win, man. But in a way, because I'm a VA boy too, I felt bad for my boy Tyrod, man. I was like, oh, he might not be cut out for this starting thing. I don't know if it's just maybe this job. I mean, he did okay in Buffalo, but Tyrod doesn't make the right throws, man. He just doesn't. Like Tyrod as a person, but as a football player, he's not making the right throws. I was watching that game going, man, he just doesn't have that quarterback juice to where he goes. Like, as soon as Baker came in the game last night, did you see he was like, he seen the reads, just not there? Okay, cool. Like, and you don't see that with Tyrod. Tyrod want to do this too much. That shit got to stop. Right. Tyrod's a career backup. Daisy, is that a new channel? Let me see. Is that a new channel? Let me sub to that one. Just give me a second. Because I don't know if I'm subbed to that one that you're in there. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to get to the channel. Do. We'll see if we are subbed. Yeah, that was weird as shit that my broadcast went down like that. That was weird, man. And I was y'all don't even know how excited I was to show you that whole fucking documentary. I was on it. Like, I was going to broadcast earlier because I was so excited to show y'all that shit. I was like, man, they going to love this shit. I will say this, even if it wasn't YouTube, it was one of those trolls. Good job, idiots. Good job. Whatever. People can still watch it on the original channel, so they have the link. And you didn't get my channel taken down. No, I'm not subscribed to this. Cool. Just subscribe. All y'all got new channels. I ain't been seeing a lot of y'all post stuff. That's why I said the sector's been dry as shit. But I told y'all expect me to sit out here and tap dance and do all this shit every day, and there's no support. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all can say, well, he only worry about donate. Don't nobody work for free. Not even you. Fuck that. I ain't nobody's dummy. I ain't asking nobody for the fucking world, but y'all ain't gonna sit up this motherfucker for hours upon hours and motherfuckers don't contribute to it. That means that what I'm doing can't be too important to them. I'll do something else. I told y'all, I'm not delusional. I know how to make money. But if I'm going to put my time into doing something, I want it to be worth my effort. Not just fucking continuously doing it, wow, doing it, wow. I'm not just playing with y'all. Well, you get where I'm coming from. Ain't nobody going to keep doing that. Oh, we said that's why your shit's been shorter and shorter. I don't blame you, Slap. End of the day, I can take this same content and actually be paid for this shit. I'm doing this because I like the people that claim they like me. So I like conversating with people. I think that's what it is. I just like people. Woo. You said from what from The Wire? Hold on one sec. You have a career. You said they're flagging. Oh, I don't give a damn. What they flagging me? They're so upset that they're not getting no goddamn attention. I feel bad for it. Tony been on for a while. We mad. I don't know what to tell you niggas. You can be all mad all you want. Give you niggas no goddamn attention. Y'all better go get some goddamn attention from y'all women. That mind trying to get attention from me. Oh, man. What dog was going to bite somebody? What happened to my chat? Oh, I couldn't find my fucking chat. Anyway, let me see what's on fucking World Star real quick. We faded away from World Star for a second. We were on that Kevin Hart shit, weren't we? Let me get back to that real quick.
What I do to him? Did I fuck his man? And then I was like,
You're stupid. You're funny.
that's what I thought at first. That's what I always think when people say mean things. I always think that because I figure it gotta be. I must have took something from you. I must have did something to me. And then I realized I never did nothing to that man. And then when I started like really listening to it, I was like, oh, he got his facts wrong. He's obviously not paying attention to me, and somebody must have been complaining to him about me or whatever. And maybe he felt some type of way. I don't know. I just feel like, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not mad.
Right.
I'm not upset.
But did he apologize? Because we seen a picture there.
What's the first
Yeah,
thing he said to you?
he apologized. He said, listen, let me explain what's going on. And then he explained himself, and then I was just like, well, you know.
What did he explain?
Yeah, what
Like,
kind of explanation
He just
can
said, I
you
hate
make?
it?
Huh?
He just said, I hate it?
No, he didn't say
Did you
that.
say he was high?
I want to step in because I'm going to let my sister keep it classy.
Yeah. He just.
Somebody kicked my sister ball over the fence. I want it back. It doesn't matter what he said. It doesn't matter what the apology was.
So you didn't like the
It's
apology?
not about the apology. And I want to get this very clear. I want to make it very clear. Cat Williams is an amazing, talented comedian, which is why I'm so frustrated. I sit from afar and I admire the man's talent. I don't like that you said anything negative about a woman of color that's getting her shot. Say it to me. Say it to me. I'll take it off. Hate me.
So this is why people are trying to call Kevin Hart a simp. Because I've seen other YouTubers going at Kevin Hart over this. This is what they're trying to go over Kevin Hart on. Kevin Hart isn't simping. He's actually right. Then y'all get mad if the girl is yelling back at the guy. Y'all see these ghetto bitches? Kevin Hart stepping in and told her she's staying classy and minding her business. I'm jumping in as her brother. I put her on.
Seem to be more offended about this than
I have said that.
And what he's standing behind is actually right because it's not like Tiffany attacked Kat. Kat's actually wrong. In this situation, Kat's actually wrong. What Kevin's saying about, what getting ready to say about Kat is 100% about a lot of bitter cats out here, period. They have this mindset.
I have forever been the humble guy. I have time to not be humble today. I have time to fact check everything he said because the world of Cat Williams is a fictional world.
Is he selling that?
Let's run this down.
Let's run this
He said on his last talk.
I was like, when was she married to a white man? I went back and Googled. I was like, because
I've been proposed to by a white man before, and then found out he was really black when we did that DNA test. But it is what it is.
So you weren't married to a white man?
No, never.
I know that, but
Yeah.
No, he's
Not
taking
yes.
What?
2.4 million tickets
False.
on his last tour.
False.
That's more than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's more than Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
That's more than
Billy Joel, the Eagles.
That's more than Beyonce and Justin Timberlake combined. Okay, do you understand how many tickets 2.4 million tickets are?
Yes.
Right now, all this stuff is Googleable. Is Google. You can Google it. It's all fucking researchable information. I'm sitting on 1.3 million tickets sold. Shouts out to all the comedians that have given me the opportunity to get here because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without them and their hard work. There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide
I
tour.
am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay, I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers like 2.4 million is ridiculous. That's false. It's not even close. Also, to say 15 consecutive 100 city tours, it's false. What are you doing? So where did you do the new stuff? When did you ever work on something? consecutive means in a row. Where? There's a Forbes list every year that comes out. Go back to 2007, go back to 2006. Cat Williams has never been on it. Go back to my last 5 years in comedy. I had 1 year where I got number 1. This year I'll be number 1 again. I had 1 year where I was number 3. The other years I'm number 6, I'm number 7. These lists are researchable. The people on social media, on the internet, feed into words. You feed into diction. You don't feed into facts. Another fact, a hard fucking fact, Cat Williams does not own all the specials. He trashes the white man. The white man owns your content. You don't own it.
So Kevin?
And Kevin owns his. That's what I said. How's Kevin a sellout? He owns his shit. Cat calling other people sellouts. He don't own his shit. Kevin owns his shit. He's making sure all his people own their shit.
No! False.
That's what I'm saying. How can this be Illuminati? 7. They're making sure that their people own their shit. That's not Illuminati. They have to break down these doors in these industries in order to gain the resources. Otherwise, we're in the hood. Or, put on your suit and tie and go to work and work hard. You're still in their system. Get where I'm coming from? The only way in this industry to gain the resources to do what they're doing.
False.
Is this provable?
I am now coming to get my sister's ball that was kicked over the fence.
You got it.
I'm only saying this because of how you attack innocent people.
Yes.
Attack me. Once again, attack me. I got the armor. I'm bulletproof. Say it to me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm only doing this because of what was said about innocent people that are working hard on their
And
craft.
Tiffany does have an hour stand-up special
She's
on
got
Showtime
2.
from the hood to Hollywood.
She's got 2. She's got 2. Also, Netflix specials are not given by what you sell on the road. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That's not. Another fact.
So it's not about tickets?
No.
What's that
It's not about tickets. It's about your brand. It's about your return. If I'm a business and I want to invest a high amount of money in you, how am I getting my money back?
Exactly.
Everybody can't demand the money if you can't justify how I'm getting my money back.
Right.
Think business, people. Netflix is a business. All these announcements came out for the specials. I kept mine on the wraps just because. Netflix gave me $40 million.
What?
Whoa.
This is a fact.
We need better checks.
Listen.
Yeah, we need better chance.
And we need new laptops.
We need laptops.
And I was like, iPad.
Kevin.
I feel like it.
I told you he bought it in the house.
I get tax.
I get tax.
The point that I'm making is
Netflix gave that nigga $40 million after taxes. That's how much he made off the Netflix deal.
that's information. This is all researchable information if you go look for it. I just chose to keep it to myself because I don't care. I'm only saying this now because I'm fact checking what was put out as fiction. Okay? That's not how they give it. That's not how they do deals. With that being said, once again, when you look at all the comedians that are
No, they don't, Bibby, they don't pull your card because of they use you. What happens is you get a little bit too higher than you thought you were going to get. Look at Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson. You get a little bit too higher than you're supposed to. You're supposed to stay right there. When you start getting a little higher, it's time to fuck them up. You know too much.
young, old, whatever, as a comedian that's sitting in a position of power, if you got any financial growth, any financial success, put your money where your mouth is and you change it. So if you got a team of people,
Because they control the media.
which are very funny.
They control the same media. Think about this, Bibby. They control the same media that praises them and the same media that tears them down. They control both ends if they want them to make it or fall. So they don't have to be a part of Illuminati because the Illuminati already controls the system that they're in. Do you get where I'm coming from? They don't. So the only thing that changes is the participant trying to make it. He made it. Okay, we'll let him play along. He's playing along. Oh, he in it. Oh, he's starting to get a little over his britches now. Okay, get him sinking back down. They don't need you to be a part of them.
Great. Macho, Lunel, Leslie Jones, that was there for a minute. I know them all.
I love all those people, but I can't name one of their jokes.
It doesn't matter. I would never shit on them. Instead, I would say, take your money and create opportunities for them so they can pop within your brain and make you better. Okay? All the negativity that I receive is from Cat Williams and Mike Epps. Ask yourself why. Those two people that fucked themselves over.
They
Mike
was in the
Epps
same
and
movie.
Cat.
They was in-
I don't give
they
a
got
shit
that break
today.
in the
I
same
got
movie.
time to talk all the shit today.
What'd you
He
say?
said I can talk
shit.
all the shit
I said they
today.
both got their break in the same movie. They both popped on the same movie.
Friday after next.
What happened with
Next
that?
Friday.
I'm saying in general, where does all the negativity come that comes to me?
Do you get along with any of your peers?
Michael
with
Blackson,
everybody.
Michael
Yeah.
Blackson and you had a little thing. But
Me and
then-
Mike Blackson are fine. That
Yeah,
was
you
more
guys
about
made
me
up.
and Mike Blackson knowing each other for real. You let this fiction shit take you out of the realm of saying you really know me. So at that moment, Mike, I'm like, dude, you know me. Like, enough is enough. You know that at this point, when all this shit is going
Another perfect example of getting over your knowing a little bit too much is Princess Diana. She's another example of that.
down, you know.
She seen
how
some shit and
fucking
was like,
serious it is. You
I'm
know
not
me.
just not
And
gonna
we
say
real
nothing.
friends. I get it from everybody else.
They was like, yo, yes you is.
You know
We
me.
gonna silence
That's
you.
when me and Mike shit came in, but me and Mike are fine. I'm saying negativity. I'm saying shit talk. I'm saying the constant downing of people that sit in a position of success that have worked hard for it comes from people that have yet to realize their fuck up. This is simply me calling you out on your fuck ups. Stop pointing at other people. Stop pointing at Hollywood for your fuck up. Shit is changing. I sit as the biggest fucking comedy star in the world right now on an international level.
Hey.
Box office and goddamn touring. Stop talking to me about the opportunities that we're not getting because I'm creating them.
Right.
Your fuck up.
And he owns them. The biggest in box office around tour and everything. And he has ownership to it. And he's putting people on. I can't hate on that, brothers. I cannot hate on that.
Take responsible for your fuck up. Don't kick my sister ball over the fence no more.
Why you
I can't
talking to your kids?
because they kick her ball over the fucking fence.
Because we run around crying about that's what black people should do. When they do it, we call them Illuminati and then wondering why where the black people are. That's why I'm telling you, bro, it's a distraction to keep calling these guys Illuminati. They are our resources. They are our resources. Who else is going to be the resource? I'll wait. I'll wait. We got a lot of preachers, but preaching ain't doing shit. Preaching ain't doing shit. It's no different. Preaching is no different than what we call, say, what the church is doing. It's just talk. Colin Kaepernick's lawyer says he could be signed to the Raiders or Patriots. Suge Knight serves up to 28 years after pleading contest to 2015 hit. Shit. Yes, Joyless Man, I believe she was killed.
Death Row Records co-founder Marion Suge Knight pleaded no contest to a manslaughter charge.
The way how the royal family moves, trust me, ain't no just randomness like that. Nah. Ain't just no randomness like that. That was all set up.
Death Row Records co-founder Marion Suge Knight pleaded no contest to a manslaughter charge on Thursday. According to Reuters, it was part of a plea agreement with prosecutors calling for him to serve a 28-year prison sentence. The hip-hop mogul had been accused of murder after he ran down two men with his Ford F-150 pickup truck
Why's my
outside
chat
a burger
doing that?
stand
It's
in the
weird.
Los Angeles suburb of Compton on January 29, 2015.
Pop out chat. Give me 1 second before I do this. I'll check the link out, but just because it's a link off of YouTube doesn't mean to be true. There's a lot of conceiving things. That's why I said about the conspiracy thing, the stuff. A lot of this stuff sounds really convincing. Sounds like it makes a whole bunch of sense until you just go, man, it's a distraction, and you actually start seeing the agenda. You start seeing it for what it is. It's just a distraction. When you chill and talk to some of these people, we call a lot of these people rich or people who are untouchable. Kevin Hart, for example, was just another Philly nigga up until recent years. You forgetting Kevin was trying to make it for years? Kevin was trying to make it for years. Kevin's just another Philly nigga who made it. Now he's Illuminati because he made it. He transformed. He forget all the shit that he grew up with, all that influence. You think them white folks give a fuck about that nigga named Kevin Hart, that black man, just because Kevin Hart isn't even privy to some meetings? He's only there useful because they can make money off of him. But he ain't privy to some meetings. Do you get where I'm coming from? If I could make millions of dollars off of a black male, trust me, they'll conversate with you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. 45-year-old man threatens to shoot an 11-year-old who beat him at Fortnite. The nigga too old to be playing Fortnite. Nigga should have went good night. Old ass nigga. I didn't see this shit.
Fortnite, the online video game sweeping the world with...
Oh, come on.
125 million global...
Let me rewind that back to the skin.
Fortnite, the online video game sweeping the world with 125 million global players, a cultural phenomenon, and say police, highly addictive and overly competitive for some, including this 45-year-old Huntington man, Michael Elaperti.
I have Fortnite and had Fortnite probably since last Christmas. Y'all know I play Fortnite a whole 2-3 minutes. I played, jumped around for a bit and was like, this ain't Battlefield 4. I don't know about this, jumping around and this some person came and killed me. I turned that bitch off. I don't know what it is about Fortnite. Maybe I haven't given it the time. I told you it's only been 3 or 4 minutes. When I turned it on, I'm Battlefield. Fortnite to me felt like a kid's thing. I don't know. Just how I felt when I was playing it for a minute. Maybe I'll try it again someday, but I like Battlefield.
After threatening to shoot an 11-year-old boy from this Kings Park Intermediate School after losing to him in a Fortnite video battle.
Why is my stream
Your
low?
son was arrested.
Yeah, I know. I'm very upset.
He was threatening an 11-year-old child.
What are you upset about?
Elaperti's mother became tearful defending her middle-aged son who owns a local landscaping.
He's a 45-year-old man, lives at home with his mom.
Business, saying he was having innocent fun. Police say Elaperti was
playing Fortnite.
Losing to the child, he threatened the boy through text and online voice messages, claiming he would come to his school.
During the course of the game.
See, so all you bitch-ass niggas doing this shit online, y'all keep thinking you can't be traced. Yup. Yes, Daisy. Yes, Daisy. I was speaking about that earlier. The Carlisle group, yes. That's what this video was going to show. Oh, yes. The video I was going to show.
Apparently, the 11-year-old bested Mr. Elaperti in a Fortnite game and was able to win away virtual guns from Mr. Elaperti, which made him very upset. And he started threatening the 11-year-old juvenile, saying that he would cause him pain, that he would find him with a gun.
Elaperti was arrested in his West Neck home at 1:40 a.m., pleaded not guilty to aggravated harassment and acting in a manner to injure a child. Neighbors reacted.
Disturbing, inappropriate, not okay on every level.
The 45-year-old needs to find something better to do with his time than playing video games with an 11-year-old.
So many parents out there who are not managing their children's time on social media as well as games.
Elaperti had been playing Fortnite on Xbox Live with the youth for several months when police say he threatened to shoot him, possibly at his school, RJO Intermediate. The victim's parents immediately reported.
That's crazy.
Police urge parents to monitor their children's video game playing and be aware of who their online opponents are. From Kings Park, Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
You said I'm frozen? I don't know what's going on with my feed right now. It's acting weird. Your YouTube video is not receiving enough to maintain insane in the membrane. Insane in no, it's acting stupid though. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Oh man. So I might have to slow this down for a sec. I ain't got much longer anyway. I'm trying to keep these shows. It's already been 2 hours. Fuck. So yeah, let me keep this shit short and sweet. I don't know what's going on with this, man. I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just get rid of some of these windows, maybe. That might work. Look, even my windows is taking forever to fucking close. Maybe I'll update the OBS. I think they just put a new update out. I bet you the new update is to fix the problem OBS had on the last one. It stopped. There we go. Nope. Sure didn't. You said they meet plan on how to social engineer the world, but not some Illuminati, Satanist stuff. They actually love it when people think that they're into that, which is far from the truth. Thank you, Bibby. Yes. Thank you. That's kind of where I was trying to wake these guys up earlier, that Illuminati, Satanist stuff, all this shit is totally separate from what it's a confusion. All it is to keep you distracted into shit that doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter. Social engineering. That's why I said it's not about money. They have all the money. They control where the money goes. It's literally about controlling everything. Resources, what you're learning, what you're seeing, what you're thinking. Like, fuck. They've been studying. I keep telling us all the time, who do we study? We don't study shit. These people have been studying us, how we think and move. And look at our social media is a perfect example online. Every time we sign up for some shit, they're taking track of how we spend money. Like you sign up to a grocery store card. You sign up for this. You sign up for that. They keep all this shit in track. They keep all track of this shit, man. So they can predict our programming, how we spend our money. Shit's crazy as fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my shit. Watch the moment I get offline, it will stop. But I can't control it. I don't know what it is doing. I know what I'm going to do. Try to shut out as many of these windows as I can. Because sometimes that works. But overall, I have fun with y'all any goddamn way. There we go. What? How come it's showing up different there? 7. Oh, fuck. I just got rid of what? 7. Because it's something. My chat is slow too. Let me get rid of something here. Just give me a sec. This is fucked up, man. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Yes, it's 26 watching, and over there, it's okay. It went back up. If anyone's having problems with their thing, I'm just having technical difficulties at the time. Man, I don't even give a fuck about this page right now. I'm done. I'm done trying. If shit wants to act up, it can fucking act up. It ain't gonna ruin my motherfucking mood. I've been fine all up until now, and I'm gonna be fine. It's only a fucking... I don't know why YouTube does this shit, man. You said we are cultures. What does scientists What? Why? You mean why do scientists study cultures? That's what you meant? Not what does scientists study cultures, right? You meant why. Oh, man. You say you've been frozen. I've been... Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I see my shit going really slow right now. This YouTube shit's gay as shit. And niggas is mad because they ain't getting no attention. I don't even know if it's people hacking. If they hacking, what are they hacking? They can't just, you know what I'm saying? It works that way if you got hangouts and shit, but there's nothing for them to really hack. I just think I'm having low output right now, which seems to be a problem on here. I don't know if it has to do with my OBS. I just don't like to say they're hacking me, everybody. I don't like to just claim shit that ain't true if it's not. Only when it's happening. That way you're not crying wolf. You know what I'm saying? Become the YouTuber who cried wolf. Something's always happening to them. It's always somebody else. Oh, fuck. Oh, crazy ass motherfuckers. Yeah, it could be just slow bandwidth moment right now. I don't fucking know, man. I've been having my video game moments. But I ain't gonna go threaten some 11-year-old. Fuck that shit. One of them little niggas try to argue with me earlier, Scorp. I can tell you it was a young guy. I was like, man, how old are you? He was like, I'm 15. I said, man, put your mama on the goddamn headset. I ain't talking to your ass. Tell your mama come here so I can teach her a lesson. Put your mama on the headset. He was sitting there trying to draw. But you better put your mama on the headset. You know you ain't supposed to be playing this game. He was like, no, I think he said he was 16. He goes, but I'm 16. What do you? But he didn't have a, you know, some 60-year-olds have a little 60-year-old white kids are still a little unflourished with the voice too. So I'm going, cuz you too young to be playing this game. I can tell. He was like, what do you mean? I'm 16. I was going, no, you're not. You don't sound 16. I said, put your mama on the headset. I said, I ain't finna sit here arguing with your little ass. Shit. These little niggas be annoying as shit. And I will say this. I thought a little different when I was a kid or a teenager because it was different. But now that I'm older, I don't let my kids sit around and watch me play Grand Theft Auto. Like my kids will watch me play other games, but if I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, my kids got to leave because Grand Theft Auto has too much going on. I really believe that should be an adult game. That game has too much going. People just can't say, I understand it's just a video game and people are doing whatever, but that video game there says a little bit too much to where a lot of kids don't understand a lot of the shit that's going on in the video game. It's an adult video game. And it should be treated as such. And I'm not an over PC dude, but that game right there, I believe it should be. I wouldn't be giving that to no kid. That game is off the hook. Have any of you guys played this game? It talks about meth, titties, hookers. You just put it this way. It's everything in our society that's fucked up. Times 10 in one video game. You don't think there's not an adult video game? There's a strip club where you can go tip strippers. Tip strippers. Give you lap dances. It's an adult video game. I think there needs to be they should have put some kind of age restriction. They need to figure out a way. Some kind of age restriction for certain games. And if your account is underage, then there's certain games that you just can't touch. Because I don't think they should not make the game. I think the game's an awesome game. but it's not something I'm giving to a little boy, little girl. You say you get mad and shit when you play Madden. I only get mad when I get trolled. And I don't only say mad, I just get my fuck you mode. Like, fuck you, right? Like, oh, nigga, you, like when niggas shoot you with some shit. Oh, nigga, I came in peace and nigga, you just shot me? All right, motherfucker. And then what makes me mad is this, not even trolling. There's a thing on Grand Theft where they do ghost mode, where they can disappear and come back, do some weird shit, right? That shit is pissed off. That's some bitch shit. Like, nigga, if you're gonna fight like a man. And what was so funny is I said it to one guy one time we were playing, and one of the other guys that was there, because it was a group full of people, and he started busting out laughing. He was like, "Junk down." I said, "Yeah, fight like a man." That's shit. I said to him, "Fight like a man. What the fuck you running for?" He said, "When your boys act up when they were young, I took the power cord." I don't blame you. My kids don't get the iPad. My kids don't get their video games when they don't do what they're supposed to do. I take it away from them quick because I know that's the easiest way to fuck with them. They hate that shit. Yeah, they're prepping kids for adulthood. Yeah. They are. That's the kid. That's why you think kids are growing up so fast. They're into so much so quick. Yeah, it's up to the parents. At the end of the day, that's why I said I'm not blaming the video games, lad. Oh no, I think the video game should be made. I like that. They should make a new Playboy game. They should make all kind of fucking games for adults. Whatever kind of games it can come up with that adults will buy. But parents need to start shutting these fucking kids down. Because if I'm an adult and this is an adult game, I shouldn't be even on there having to deal with your fucking child. I have to deal with that shit and have to worry about it because it's an adult game. Fuck that. Oh, I'm getting overtired. But I think I'm going to smoke one more joint before I go because my thing was acting up. You said Daisy Duke also searched for these documentaries. Anthropologist Gone Wild, The Coconut Revolution, and Stealing a Nation. We Come as Friends on YouTube, Vimeo, Putlockers, Wild. That's on that. Let me take this. I'm going to take this message and just like post it so I can look it up. Hold on one sec. So I can look it up later. Where do I send myself? Can you send yourself messages on Facebook? I'll just put it here. Let's see. Just so I can look at it. Anyways, let me roll up before we roll out. Roll up before we roll out. You can find them on sites. No, I'll forget the fucking names and I'll blame a lot of shit on. I don't blame hip hop music. The only reason why I blame the thing as a whole is because of the agenda of the brainwashing. But you can't totally blame that when your parents aren't paying attention for you. That is our jobs to make our children aware that this is a game. Remember us kids that grew up in the 90s when our moms was trying to make us aware of the problems us young black men would grow up and have to fucking pay attention to? Because they knew that we were going to run into these problems. So they were trying to prepare us for these problems. Difference is we got lazy. Parenting got lazy as fuck. We're the grandfathers. We're the grandparents. The grandmother's gone. Grandfather's gone. The grandmothers today want to show out like the teenagers. The grandmothers is on Instagram, Twitter. Grandparents on every social media fucking app. And to be honest, y'all look a little bit sad. I understand y'all having Facebook choice. Y'all trying to keep up with old friends. But when I see y'all old, trying to show leg, I still got it. Sit your old ass down. Instagram, Twitter, all this different shit. You said just the BOGO. What's that? I can't stand that. Like, what social media attention do you need at that age from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the fuck? You need to show out harder than... Like, this is this generation's thing. This is our thing. We grew up with this, basically. The internet is our age. You old folks went a lot of years without this shit. Now y'all addicted to fuck is this? To this. Because I remember before everyone's mama and grandmama came on social media. Social media was better. I'm just being honest. Just before 2007 is when everyone started popping on Facebook and Twitter and them started popping up, and afterwards, no. I'd say everyone and their mama made it came on around 2010-ish. Maybe I'll get around the last 10 years. Before that, the internet was better because it was just us trying to network. It wasn't about your snotty fucking nose kids and all this shit that it's become now. A bunch of nobodies who was talking about life is boring. I need advice. Give me a meme. No, it was a bunch of us online going, yo, I'm hosting the party this week. Yo, spread this shit out to more people. Let's try to get more. We were doing shit. We were trying to do shit. Network, meet, talk to different people and shit. I remember Nicki Minaj on MySpace before she blew the fuck up. How many of y'all remember that? Nicki was actually reachable back then before she blew up. We were all on MySpace. Drake was on MySpace. All reachable people. Now, everybody got 3, 4, 10 million followers. I don't talk to nobody. I got 3 million, 12 million followers. I don't talk to nobody. You see people now on Instagram and Twitter who add people just so you add them back. Then they unfollow you just so you're a follower of them. The mindset, I'm telling you, people. The internet was fun when it was mixtapes, slap. And they got a new mixtape out. Mixtapes and shit. Now it's all about fucking, did you see this? Oh my God. If anybody else shows any more cat fucking videos on my fucking wall, I'm unfriending them. If anyone else mentions anything positive about Donald Trump, I don't even know why we're friends. That should be killing me when someone doesn't agree with something and they'll make, y'all get start with this shit. This over projection shit when you have something you disagree with and you do. If anybody on my Facebook, I see white girls do that shit all the time. Anybody ever that if you're a fan of Donald Trump, I don't even know why you're on my Facebook. I be sitting back and going, is it really that personal, you got 2,000 people on your Facebook, and if 15 of them maybe to just like them just a little bit, they might even agree with you with something you disagree with them on, but they still just like them. They're just supposed to, man, that's extreme. He said African man started the internet. Oh, wah, wah. Oh, wah, wah. Oh, man. Yo, Slap, I cured this fucking weed so fucking good. I'm a curing genius. I'm a curing genius. I know how to cure weed so fucking good. Yeah, man, and it was all mixtapes back in the days. Everybody was cool and reachable. You say you started at 90. Nigga, you started when you were gay. And hey, if you on internet, a black guy in the hood in 1990, nigga, you gay. No, just playing. But that's how they treated you. Nigga, when you was in the 90s in the hood on the internet, nigga, that's gay stuff. That's nerd stuff. You better come outside and get fucked up. Niggas be in the hood. You better come outside, nigga. We out there fucking niggas up. We out there hitting niggas, tackling motherfuckers, and kneeing motherfuckers, shit, throwing rocks. You on the computer. Nigga, you trying to be gay. Not knowing that shit would be handy like a motherfucker. Now them niggas is sitting around going, there, here. Which way do I spell it? Them niggas is dumb as shit right now. Oh, shit. Niggas be spelling and. Don't know the difference between and. You say yo zone share, dog. What you mean? Share what? My joint? Nah, I don't need share joints. I try to have enough weed around so if someone smokes weed around me, they can roll their own joint. I like smoking my own joint. Only time I share joints is with women. That's it. Oh, man, shit. You say your first boyfriend gave you a mixtape. That's how he picked your ass up. Gave you that mixtape. The Ficky, didn't he? I told him I was the future. I was before. This was before Google. We had Hotbot, Lycos, Ass Cheese. They said I was going to be secretary. Spelled it. I told them you were the future. Right. No, it was both, Jesse. It was like a gay nerd. A nerd. You were a nerd. Nigga, you know how to type your fingers like this and shit, nigga. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Not Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U. How does that work? You got to put your finger over here at the A, S, D, F, and J, K, L, H? H, J, K, oh no. It was too much. MySpace got me a lot of pussy. A lot of pussy. That's why I said I don't understand them. I ain't never had to pay for none. Pussy's at abundance. Just like women know that there's a whole bunch of dick out there. That's why they don't pay for dick. They know there's a whole bunch. Women could just walk out and go, I got titties areolas. Who wanna fuck my holas? He said MySpace died when crack cocaine. Hey, Denver, that's a fact though. MySpace did die when crack died out. Niggas was like, man, this crack shit ain't making no money. Nigga, MySpace died out too. Around the same time. That's so true. Yeah, I don't share my joints neither, bro. Even like if I'm out and clubbing and shit out and about, I don't share with niggas out and about and shit. Nigga, you better have your own weed because I'm smoking with my girl. Like, or if there's another girl have weed, the dudes, I'm not here to support your habit of marijuana. I don't even mind, like if I'm out with the dudes and we buy rounds and I don't mind that shit. Here, you guys have a round, go enjoy your drink, whatever, your things, whatever. But other than that, I don't need to sit around and smoke with niggas, man. I'm cool. Not share. We could smoke. That's what, chit chat. Hey, let's talk the football game or some shit. But I just grew out of that shit. I used to do that shit all the time. Sitting around niggas wasting time smoking weed. Some of them niggas still do it. Nothing's changed. Even with my brothers here, I just give my brother shit. I don't even smoke with my bro like that. I let him roll up his own shit. It's not personal. It's just, nigga, I'm a grown man. I like smoking my own joint. I don't need a smoking partner. I can handle my weed. I don't never get dumbed out or fucked up and all that shit. I don't even know what that is for marijuana, to be honest. I don't even know what getting messed up off of weed is. I've never had that type of shit. You said Zone, Kanye West versus Beckford, Cannon, and Drake. You crazy. But yeah, I don't even know what that feeling's like. I've never had that from weed. Weed's never made me anything outside from this. You said MySpace did get killed by Facebook. Facebook killed MySpace. And then Twitter came right out. And that was just basically the end for MySpace. They had no chance with Facebook and Twitter. MySpace had no chance. They didn't change anything. Tom, poor old Tom. I wonder how Tom's doing these days. Now MySpace. Black Planet. Yeah, cuz I forgot all about Black Planet. Ain't no pussy in Canada on Black Planet. Maybe the West Coast it was, but not on the East Coast. What was there used to be another one, Urban Chat. Remember Urban Chat? That was the hood. Urban Chat was the fucking hood. Urban Chat, dude, man, that was a pussy. That was the pussy church. Urban Chat, access to all available pussy in the city. Tell me y'all don't remember. I wonder does Urban Chat exist? I'm looking it up. Urban Chat. Oh, there's an app. Don't tell me it still exists. Urban Click, Urban Chat, urbanclick.com. I don't think it's the same thing. Urban Chat. Let me see. Enter email. Yo, it exists, but it's not there no more. It's done. They still got the logo up. Find the account. Or click here to log in. Hold up. Is this still No, I don't think this shit. It's mobile. Maybe it's mobile. I'm going to look that shit up. Urban Chat still going? Urban Chat ain't fucking been shit since I can't remember. 2006, 7. You said Tom sold MySpace to Facebook. I didn't know that. I didn't know he sold it to Facebook. I think the best concept of sites is Pornhub. Pornhub just needs something. I don't know what it is. It just needs something. But I think Pornhub rooms beats them all. You said MySpace is unheard of in Africa, Middle East, Europe, and Facebook is everywhere. Right, and that's what happened because they weren't available in other places. Facebook was. When MySpace got popular, Tom sold that shit. No, was it when he got popular or did he just sell it in recent years? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. MySpace has become an ancient history on the internet. What I first came on the internet for was fucking mixtapes and rumor sites through hip hop and fucking wrestling and shit. Phone chats. Oh, juicy. There was one in VA, cuz. I wish I could fucking remember it. That was ghetto. It was basically all the bitches from Portsmouth, Norfolk, Suffolk, Hampton Roads, the beach. It was comedy, bruh. Some of the bitches would lie. I'm 5'4", 125 pounds, 115. Get there, bitch, 160 pounds, 170. Lying. That's when you could really lie. Bitches start lying so bad on that shit. Niggas turned that shit into a battle rap thing. Niggas start, so you think you can rap? Niggas be literally, cause they had there was rooms where you could talk to bitches and then rooms where you could talk to everybody. So niggas would take over and niggas start talking shit like, nigga, you rap. Niggas would start freestyle battle, having battles before Smack did. Niggas retarded. He said porn in VR is a whole different beast. Yeah, I'm still visually trying to, well, not fully accept it, but the view, maybe my brain's trained as the normal view when you typically see porn. The VR view is tricked to make it feel like it's you, but I know it's not me, so I don't feel like it's me. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So the VR doesn't make me feel like it's anything extra special. That's kind of because it's not me. Hey, I'm not deluded. I love porn, but I ain't delusional. Shit. That's me. Oh. You said there was a few people that was selling it back then in 90 big this. Wait, what, 65? Man, I always came in the internet was always for data. I went on the internet just to know more than just shit. I just always knew there was more, lots of different shit, more information, just lots of shit that I didn't know. And I thought the internet was probably better than school. And then YouTube came. Before YouTube, you actually had to do research on things because you had to go find websites. Then YouTube came and everyone just started making videos. Oh, I know everything. Watch this video. Before you had to go check shit out. You had to go to a whole bunch of different websites. You had 5, 6 different websites popped up. You notice we're getting more and more. Was it Elon Musk who said it? He said we're using our thumbs more to communicate, to even teach ourselves more, less effort into finding things. We just go, we'll just, here, that's easy. Just hit my button, my thumb, here, boo. There's it is popped up. I mean, think about it, makes us physically lazy because now we don't want to go walk where we can just use our thumb. We don't want to go, you get where I'm coming to? We don't want to have to go read a 1,000-page book if I can just hit my thumb. Oh, man. Y'all are fucking crazy, man. You said Tom's a billionaire. You think Tom made $1 billion off of MySpace? I don't know if he made $1 billion. Then don't forget, I don't know. Because I don't even know what the deal is. I'm stupid. You stupid, Jesse. I'm trying not to pay no attention to that shit, man. That nigga retarded. But that is funny. That is funny. I'm not trying to feed into that shit. He said an unsuccessful porn tape. Y'all crazy, man. He said the porn distribution was pissed. Y'all stupid as fuck. He said, I'm sure if the Secret Service never showed up, I would have gone down for some heavy bullshit. Yeah, see, I don't really get into that stuff. That's not my je ne sais quoi. That's not, even though sometimes I've kind of, it's nice to know a lot of some of that stuff just to know it. But that's where my brain needs to get better at, like taking the time to, like, because sometimes you'll see certain language of words and be like, you ever see a language of tech and you go, you can't learn it right? Like, for example, if you were to bring up some things, Slack would probably say something in tech that would fuck me up. I can't even explain it now. But when you go to read it, you can't understand it because you don't know what even the words of the sentence mean because you have to know the basis of the words. So it discourages you from having to almost A, B, C, D, E, F, G with the shit. And I think as we get older, we're less likely to do that. And they know that. They know that. They know we're less likely as we get older to go back and reread. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm what you would call a techie. But I think what Slat would be is a techie. A techie. No, but I'm good at computers. Slat would be a techie. He knows his shit around computers. I know how to do programs and stuff here and there. But if it come to fixing one, you would go see probably Slat. You know what I'm saying? I can help you get through programs, do that shit and all that different shit. I can do Photoshop and a whole bunch of different shit I know how to do when it comes to the internet. But not when it comes to, fixing shit. You said I'm going to lay down not feeling good. You take care, Daisy. Feel better. Hope you feel better in the morning. I'm getting ready to go chill myself. I just been enjoying this fucking conversation. Right, just mention HTML to people. Right, exactly. See, I understand that a bit, but I don't know how to... I know how to use it, but I don't know how to... say if I needed to fully edit one. Like start from scratch type of thing, create my own. I don't know how to totally do that. But I know what it is. Like I know where to place it. I know how to do shit like that. I know certain things, but I'm not a genius with it. A lot of rappers got record deals from MySpace and fans. Don't forget Soulja Boy blew up from MySpace. MySpace was a good tool for people. It did what it did for a lot of people at that time. Just now, everything with making it now, even I talk to the young guys all the time. I'm just not a person who goes, hey, let's go live and you need to see it. I talk to young guys all the time. And with this making it concept. Stop worrying about trying to make it and look for a fucking handout. Worry about you, your brand. We're in an age now where we have more control to what they call making it than what is perceived. They have no control to your audience now. They have no control to how many people can fuck with you now. Because one thing this Facebook and shit is, it is good when it comes to that. Because they can't control it. Not unless you're doing some insane shit. So now the new stars are self-made from the internet. Look at those little kids. As much as I don't even know their fucking names. But hey, they have more attention than I. I can't hate that. Don't like what they are. They're fucking little kids. So I just look at them and go, fucking kids. Fuck off. But a lot of motherfuckers is doing it. A lot of the artists are getting hot now because of their presence on the internet. Look at some of the guys. For example, you can go to Steph Marbury right now. Steph Marbury ain't been talked about in 10 years. Now, if you look on YouTube or the internet now, everyone's talking about Steph Marbury's little vlogs. Everyone talks about, you know, certain people's little, you see his YouTube, you see his little Facebook, Instagram. Did you see Rick Ross's Instagram? Do you get where I'm coming from? Because now you can build things off of that now. You no longer need to have to go to, I need to make it. Make it. All right, go ahead, try and make it. Ways you can make it. I think people are too concerned with the glory of everybody recognizing that you made it. I need to be on that award show. I need to be on the biggest platform. Not everybody on the biggest platform has made it. They're just getting attention at the moment. That's it. I would be pretty upset if I was on the biggest platform ever and then I got no benefit from it besides people going, you were there. You were there fades away after a while. You get where I'm coming from? I was the first Toronto Raptors boy. I was there. Does anybody talk about this? Get where I'm coming from? There's lots of moments. You have your moments. Yes, internet blacklists make you invisible in the search engines, and Google has no problem deleting it off the internet. They have none. Record companies are struggling to get rappers to join labels, but a lot of the rappers go independent before they join record companies. Because, yeah, you build yourself up, and then now they have to offer you more. They just can't go, you need to make it. I've already built myself. Now you have to partner with me. Now you have to partner with me. I don't need your money. That's how you do it. See, it's not about making it. It's about building yourself up and then those people going, I think we want a piece of your pie, of your brand. That's the shit that we're going through now. That's the stage we're in now. You don't have to make it. You build your brand and then people go, hey, I see you doing well over there. Why you think everyone's fucking with Kevin Hart? That's what he was trying to explain. It's not Illuminati. That nigga done boosted his fucking brand out the ass. Who hasn't Kevin Hart been around in the last 5 years? Think about it. He's been around for like 15 years or more. Kevin Hart's been around for a while. Then all of a sudden, he started putting himself around The Rock, putting himself around this one, putting himself around that. So people started seeing him a little bit more. Got away from them hood movies. Now all of a sudden, he Illuminati. Crazy. You say y'all been inactive. I know I've been inactive like a motherfucker on Instagram, man. I'm bad at that shit. I just don't be like, well, let me take a picture of myself. I'm not like highly always photogenic of myself all the time. Now, if I got a reason to, then cool. Twitter got a lot of politics on it, and I don't pay attention to none. I cut the politics shit right off on Twitter. It's ignorance and hateful. From the left and the right. Hateful, hateful, hateful. People want people to die all the damn time. Shit is ridiculous. Nigga, if you want someone to die, you go do the killing. Stop wishing it through virtual killing. He said a lot of people forgot Extension was streaming his music on Empire and was successful. Look at me pull him into the mainstream media. Because there was money to be made off of it, especially once he passed away. They said, oh shit, he's got this. See, when they see you have the attention of the masses, that's control. That's the whole thing of people saying Illuminati. A lot of these guys are sensations, and the people look and go, "Oh shit, he's picking up steam. We have to do something about it." Now, Tupac, for example, right? What up, Smiles? Tupac, for example, probably wasn't playing ball. When they seen him pick up an audience and there was too much attention, Tupac wasn't playing ball. So they generated this beef, which here's the thing. I don't think they necessarily had to kill Tupac. Because I don't think people keep thinking conspiracy, did they kill Tupac? Nah. Tupac got killed by niggas. If you talk to street niggas, you'll find out that it was a real thing. If you actually talk to street niggas, never mind this YouTube government shit, talk to actual niggas from over there, and you'll see it was actually a real beef. But it was set up to a point to all the controversy to have all this shit and beef with Tupac and all this other bullshit. These motherfuckers are fucked up, man. They didn't have to do anything. Tupac kind of was big-headed that night. That night was outside of what they were actually trying to set Tupac up for. That night was just random. Now, their response to Tupac could have been one where they were like, hey, forget what I'm saying? Hey, it happened before it was supposed to. But Pac it was just, you know how street niggas are? Niggas seen, hey, Tupac? You know how much rap I'm getting from Tupac? Man, that nigga said, yo, I'll be right back. Come on, bro. You know how street niggas are? I'll be right back. And when he came back, you know niggas on the streets. We said Pac is alive. Pac ain't no alive. You think Tupac is sitting back over all these years, just sitting back because Illuminati? Y'all crazy, man. But a lot of that shit is stupid. Elvis Presley, Tupac. You go on and on with the conspiracies of people who aren't supposed to be dead and how they died. You said Lil Xan is quitting the music business because he regrets signing to Columbia Records after his single Betrayal. After his single Betrayal Pull Up. Like, what's the single called? Betrayal Pull Up, or the single's called Betrayal? Betrayal Pull, I don't know. Lil Xan's the kid. I don't know much about Lil Xan. You said the guy who killed Biggie is dead. Yeah, I don't know much about Lil Xan. I don't really follow any of the new rappers. For the most part, I have to be scrolling through like YouTube or Facebook or some shit, you know what I mean? I don't really pay these guys too much attention. I'm not hating on them. Like, I don't have a bitter hate for these new rappers. I'm not like that neither. It's their time. Let them do their fucking thing. They'll grow up too. I'm just not into some of the... They ain't saying anything much from... They're not doing much, saying much. I know what they're saying. If I like a song of theirs, then I like it. That's why I said I wouldn't hate on him. Be like, I heard his song. I don't like anything he ever puts out. There's some artists where I've never liked their whole album. But he made one song on that album where I was like, oh shit, I like this song. Get what I'm saying? Richie Rich's album wasn't all that. But that song with Tupac, I listened to. Is that E40? $1 Million Spot. No, that's E40. Richie Rich is The Game. Doom, 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 doom. That one. Yeah, The Game Don't Change or something like that, whatever it's called. The Game's fucked up, whatever the fuck it's called. I got the beat right. I don't know if I got the title of the damn song. But that Richie Rich album wasn't all that. There's like 2 songs on there I like. The one with Tupac is the reason why I bought it. Tupac was on it. He said he announced it last week. He makes good music, but he needs help. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't follow most of these young guys, man. A lot of there's and like I said, it doesn't come out of hate. It comes from one. There's a lot of music out there. Playing catch up with a lot of it is energy draining, and I just don't. I have my selection of music that's kind of my go-to music, and every now and then I'll open it up to add some new stuff in because you don't want to keep listening to the same shit. But it's when I hear it, you know what I mean? It's when I hear it, I have time for it. Like if I'll tell you who I like when he drops shit, who's fucking underrated. Currency, man. Currency's badass. He's dropped some dope music all the time. Heavy in the game. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly the title of it. Richie Rich. Yeah, I know. He's gonna be mad. Who gonna be mad over social being promoted to a white audience based on drug use? Man, listen. Perfect example of what Kevin Hart was saying earlier about Cat Williams using drugs is the downfall of a lot of these celebrities. That's why I say it's not Illuminati. It's a lifestyle. And a lot of people aren't made for it. These guys get up on there. I was watching, who was that fucking rapper? I think it was on my show maybe 3-4 weeks, maybe a month ago. And remember he went to an interview and his buddy had to hold him up. He was all pilled over. Who in the flying? Let me tell you something. When like our generation of rappers, when we know we got an interview, we happy as shit. We like, yeah, we can't wait to get up on that motherfucker. We try and look good on the radio. You know how many radio interviews I've been to? I don't remember because I've literally been to so many, I've stopped counting. And not once have I ever went to a radio station fucking mad. Or drunk, overly fucked up. I'm representing myself. I got this time. I got an hour. I'm gonna sit in this motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. Even if it's 15 minutes that I got. Shit. These motherfuckers get all fucked up. They bring niggas that are unnecessary to the studio, radio stations with them. All fucked up with them. He said that's one of the best raps from Tupac he liked the most. That is a dope ass verse from Pac. Cause Richie Rich, he ain't no dope rapper. He kind of laid back and cool with it. But Tupac came in that bitch and laid game. Just like on when Bizzy Bone killed that shit with Tupac on Bone Thugs album. I said, holy fuck. That whole song's dope. They put out some dope. We've had some dope music. That's why I don't like when people disrespect hip hop. Why I won't have it. Because hip hop has just been sick, in my opinion. I love that shit. It's all on how you apply it, like they say. Don't blame the video game. Blame your ass. Blame your ass. I was all around when Cameron was with Pink and Scissor. I didn't have no Pink and Scissor, but Cameron still made some dope music. Know what I'm saying? I remember seeing niggas in the hood switch up, start wearing pink. I was like, nigga, what the? Cameron doing it, nigga. This ain't gay. But you just started doing it because Cameron's doing it. You didn't wear pink before. And these niggas don't wear pink now. So you were just doing it because Cameron was doing it. Niggas had pink Timbs. I remember niggas had pink everything. I remember niggas with pink shit. Pink. Remember niggas was running around with pink white tees? Bet you can still see niggas in Alabama with leftover pink tees and shit like it's a third world country. When the flood comes. I had this tee sitting in here. Who's Cookie Monster? You mean the Cookie Monster from Sesame Street? You light up like you smoking cigarettes. Yeah, pretty much. I light up like I'm smoking cigs. Light up. Light up. This here is Purple Candy Kush that I'm smoking right now. But 50 Cent joked Busta Rhymes the other day. Let me see if I can. He said that nigga neck. What did he say? He said that nigga neck. He the first nigga to. I can't. He said something about Busta Rhymes with no neck. That shit was fucking hilarious. That nigga Busta got so big he like this. Oh, Busta boss. Hip hop has created many fucking legends. You know what? It just gave me an idea. Where's my pen? I don't feel like standing up to go reach for my pen. Cause I ain't. Oh, there's my pen. I sure ain't. Let me write this idea down. Yup. And then decide when I'll do that show. I'll wait till we do it. I'll announce it before I actually do it. Like, I'm not just going to go live. I'll announce the show to let you guys know when the show's going to be, and then we'll fucking do it. You said, remember, they didn't make men's chucks in pink. I wasn't wearing pink shit. The only thing I like pink is between a woman's legs. And my steak, you pussy ass niggas. I want my steak well done. What the fuck you want? A hamburger? Niggas is scared of a little bit of juice. It's juice. You're not drinking the blood. You don't have to get it rare. Get it the next one. Medium rare. Then you are eating a steak. Motherfuckers be eating gristle and shit. That shit hard as shit. Make sure my steak is burnt and cooked on both sides all the way. I promise you, scaredy cats, taste steak the way it's supposed to be. And you'll never go back. In fact, don't some of those Arabic people eat hamburger raw? I could have swore that there's a meal that they have where they eat hamburger raw and they never get sick. I can't remember. They put like lime juice and I don't know if it's tabbouleh or what the fuck is in it. They put some kind of spice with, with raw hamburger and they eat that shit with their fingers and shit. Because you can eat hamburger raw. Hamburger, as long as it's not sick itself, the actual meat, you can eat it raw. You just can't eat chicken and pork raw. Oh, man. You said Suge Knight's is an example for when thugging past 50 goes wrong. Now he's doing 28 years and might die in jail. Right. That's a sad end of your life when you think about it. Nigga, you'll be 78. And most 78's old for men. He said Lil Yachty's doing a commercial with Sprite, Chef Boyardee, even music for Teen Titans Go movie. See what I'm saying? Because he done branded himself so much that he doesn't need a number one hit. You don't need to keep making music. You brand yourself off to where you're doing everything. When you do music, it's like, I'll do that when I'm ready, when I feel like it. It's not a stress factor of having to put hit after hit after hit, because music's the only thing you do. Or they're all 1 week's raps and then you get bored with it. So tomorrow's a sports show. I don't know yet, gamer. I'll decide. I know I need to. It's overdue. But I'll decide tomorrow. Depends on what I got going on tomorrow. 28 years is a long ass time, but it ain't life. It's still a long ass time. He might make it to his 80s. No one wants to die in prison. Yeah, but by the time you get out in the 80s, what left is there? Everything done passed you by. Everything done passed you by. There's nothing in that garbage can, you bitch. I hear you out there. You fucking coon. I just heard something plucking up my garbage can out there. My garbage is empty. It was garbage day already. Fuck you mean? Travis Scott Antidote is classic. I haven't seen that. When and What sports show for Sunday? No, not Sundays. Because Sunday is my football day. If anything is like this, I may pop on Saturday and do a show, or I might pop on before I start doing my stuff Sunday and do a quick prediction show. But I'm not doing like 5 hours of watching football and trying to chat and stuff. That shit gets draggy. That shit's just draggy. It's different if motherfuckers was paying me to do it. That's different. But I'm not just doing that shit and I can sit back and enjoy just concentrate on what I need to do and make money and shit that way. You know what I mean? I'm putting my time and efforts going to shit that makes me money. You said the 69 have any classics? I don't know. I haven't listened to them. Ugly God Not Rushing Your Music. Yep. I don't blame them. Speaking of which, does DC have a network? Because I see them advertise. No. DC doesn't have a network. They just put The Flash on Netflix. That's what I've been rewatching, The Flash. That's where I've been at, rewatching that shit. All right, gamer. Enjoy, man. So I'm trying to rewatch. Every time they put out a new Marvel movie or TV show or DC, I feel like I have to rewatch everything. Like I started watching Iron Man 1, Thor, and Hulk. I went back and watched everything. I don't know if I'm going to go. How y'all feel about Joaquin Phoenix is Joker? Joaquin Phoenix is about to play Joker. Did you see what? Let me see if I can show y'all what he looks like. Give me a sec. It's J-A-O, isn't it? Or is it J-O-A? Is Joaquin J-O? Nope. It is J-O-A. Joaquin Phoenix. There it is. Here's your first look at Joker. Give me one sec. No, I just want images. Just give me an image. See if we get the image in here. Clips. Window capture. Joaquin Phoenix Joker. See, there's the Joaquin Phoenix Joker here. Right there. What y'all think about that Joker? The one up top in the top row. They just announced that today. I told y'all who my favorite Joker is. It isn't even any of the ones who played in the movies. Surprisingly to most people. My favorite Joker is the one in Gotham right now. That motherfucker is Joker. That motherfucker is Joker. Like when I watch Gotham, every time I see him, I get like that little feeling like, oh, yes. Like you just feel Joker. Let me see if I can find Jerome Gotham. That little fucker. That's cause he's Look at him, man. Look at him, man. Especially this one, the four, like that one there. That motherfucker's Joker. That one there, when he did the laugh, when he sat at that fucking table with his father and admitted to killing his mom, that look he gave him in that laugh, I was like, man, this motherfucker is... He's Joker, man. To me, he's been the baddest. He's got that, look at the smile. It looks natural. I think he's the baddest Joker, man. You said Joker look better than Jared Leto. Joker, but that's not his fault that he's student. Man, yeah, man. The one on Suicide Squad, man. Me and my girl were just talking about Joker when we were out. All of them. I was talking with the Jared Leto. I was like, man, nah, I'm not really feeling the Jared Leto Joker because, what's that? I'll tell you why. It looked like a stripper Joker. The teeth. Like, when did Joker have these teeth? Something just wasn't right. That scene here, too. He didn't act like Joker. It wasn't Joker. I think people gave him too much props just because it was Jared Leto. But I don't think Jared Leto played the Joker. He might have been the worst, to be honest. Look at that. Why did Joker have all these tattoos like he's a gang-banging Mexican? You get what I'm saying? When did Joker become a Mexican with all these smiley faces tattooed on him? That wasn't Joker. Look. They fucked up on that Joker, man. They nailed Harley. I think she did Harley good. But they messed up on Joker. Now, remind me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember Joker with this kind of tattoo. It was too much that he didn't need. Gangbanger Joker. Yeah, Jesse. That's what it feels like. The nigga that hangs in the streets with the triad or some shit. Mafia Joker, but street mafia. The pimp Joker. He was pimping Harley Quinn. That's what it felt like. He's that My Little Pony Joker. I'm not a huge fan of that one, man. I wish they just get the actor from fucking Gotham. I think the kid's awesome. I really do. Me too. If they make another Blade, I actually had a thought the other day and said, I hope they make Michael B. Jordan Blade. I want to see Michael B. Jordan as Blade. I think he's the only person who can play Blade right now. I don't want to see Idris Elba. No, not as Blade. It needs to be Michael B. Jordan. Because the only way, because they can't use Chad, because Chad's Black Panther. They could use Killmonger because he's dead. They can use fucking Michael B. Michael B. Jordan as a new character now. Bring him back as somebody else. Because Blade would be a way from all them guys anyways, so he'd be off doing something else, so kind of wouldn't feel like, well, he just died. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to see Idris Elba. Not as motherfucking Blade. They putting Idris Elba in everything right now. I don't want to see The Rock as Blade. Doesn't fit the part. It needs to be Michael B. Jordan. Can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. I don't want to see the guy from Star Wars. Unless they hire me to do Blade, I don't want to see nobody. I think it needs to be Mike. He did a hell of a job with Killmonger. But yo, let me get ready to roll up out this motherfucker. I had an awesome night with you guys, longer than I was supposed to stay. But it twiz what it twiz. And like I've been on here all week anyway, so we had a little bit extra catch up to do. You said, when did the Joker become a Mexican? I'm done. Seriously though, baby. He looked like a little Mexican drug dealer. Got the cocaina. Hey, Jose. It's the Joker. Hey, baby, it's the Joker. It's the Joker, Humps. Oh, man. You heard it was a reason he had tattoos because he burned down the Wayne Manor, dug up Bruce's parents, and his Batman beat him and broke him bad. Oh, man. Well, they didn't detail that in the movie. Like, you know what else I didn't like about Joker? In that movie, remember when they took Harley Quinn and they did that little moment where he was laying with all those knives and shit, acting all emotional and shit? I was like, the fuck is this? Joker has never acted emotional for fucking Harley Quinn. He's always just used her. Every time Harley Quinn gotten some shit, Joker be like, oh, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm out. I don't remember Joker being fucking emotional over Harley. They made that nigga a simp. They made Joker a simp over Harley Quinn in the movie. He killed Tattoo Man. He laid in that fucking fire circle with the knives. He was emo Joker. Every time Harley got fucked up in any other movie, Joker would just be like, I don't know what to tell you. Not movie, because there ain't another movie with them, but you get what I'm saying? Any other presentation. Why do you think eventually they turned Harley Quinn good? Because she started realizing the Joker didn't give a fuck about her. So Harley's in the same line as Deadpool kind of right now. She's DC's Deadpool. So why ain't there a black Joker? He's stupid. Shit. He said, Spider-Man movie with Deadpool. Well, you're gonna see Deadpool. I'm curious to see if they're adding these guys into Avengers 4. Avengers 4 could be the start of X-Men and Deadpool over there, or it's immediate. It will be immediately after. I can guarantee you that. He said blacks ain't. Here's the thing with me. I'm okay. How can I put it? Because I can't generalize it. Because I like a black Superman. I think that's cool. I honestly think it honestly depends on the character. But then it's just my opinion. I'm not going to cry a river because there's a black Joker. You feel what I'm saying? But let me get out, y'all. See y'all later. I appreciate y'all time. I'm going to try to make it tomorrow, but I won't promise. So, peace. Love. I had a great conversation with y'all tonight. It's been an awesome one. But I'll see y'all later.